and that's the end of Friday. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. 201, your time check, brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Marsh, right before, literally a second before the intro opened, Marsh said, "Oh my God, we got breaking news."
This just happened. Jeff Passan.
Do you want to fire off the sounder?
Is it that?
Let's do it. It's Friday. Let's do it up.
It's like pretty big
Anthony,
news.
make it big.
Let's do it.
101 ESPN breaking news alert.
All right, this is from Jeff Passan. All right, Jeff Passan on X. Of course, we know he loves Major League Baseball.
Sure
Rookie standout, JJ Wetherholt. The St. Louis Cardinals are in agreement on a long-term contract extension that will buy out multiple years of free agency, sources tell ESPN. Wetherholt, 23, has been tremendous and is the latest rookie to land a 9-figure contract.
9.
Okay.
Whoa, wait, 9. That's
Nine's
a
the
lot
number.
bigger than 8 or 7.
So do we have the figures yet? The actual figures? Probably not.
This just happened 2 minutes ago.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so this is
All right.
different.
Instant reaction.
Yeah, you can tell that somebody new is at the helm. I don't know if John Mozeliak would have done something like this. Mason Wynn had a good first year as well for the Cardinals. Never entertained it. Never talked about it. And then JJ Wetherholt having a fantastic season. He is definitely in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And Heimblum realizing that, and boom, here you go, contract extension. I think it's smart. You're buying out ARB years, you're buying out whatever you can, and you're locking in the rookie who's been fantastic for you.
Yeah, you're also sending a message to the rest of the youngsters that we are willing to do contracts like this now. We're willing to pay you if we feel as though that you are part of the future, that you're going to be one of the core pieces moving forward for us. And at 23, this is as safe of a financial bet I think that you're going to make with JJ Wetherholt. He has been nothing short of sensational since the Cardinals drafted him. And this is a high character guy, as far as we know, because we don't really know these athletes. But as far as we can tell, this is somebody that's all about baseball, somebody that's willing to put in the work. At some point, once he gets beyond being a rookie, he could be a veteran leader for you. And you've signed him now, buying out some of those the free agent years. We talked about this. We said, well, he's a little bit older. Maybe they don't do it. But none of us were opposed to it. So again, if you're just joining us, Jeff Passan tweeted out rookie standout JJ Wetherholt and the Cardinals are in agreement on a long-term contract extension that will buy out multiple years of free agency, sources tell ESPN. Wetherholt, 23, has been tremendous and is the latest rookie to land a 9-figure contract.
I'm intrigued to know what the numbers are, how much it is per year. But we've talked about this in the past, that this was the Braves' motto. We've seen the Braves do this and have some success with it. If you have young players that you don't want to have to go to arbitration, you don't want to have to tell them all the terrible things as to why they don't deserve this dollar amount versus the money that they want.
Right.
You avoid it by signing them to a long-term contract. And I think that's one domino. I think there are a few more, hopefully, potentially, that are going to fall. And good for JJ. If you're a young player, what was he making, like $800,000 this year? I think $900,000, whatever the number was. It wasn't 8 or 9 figures that he's going to be making throughout the lifetime of his contract. So congratulations to him. And like I said, I look forward to seeing what the rest of the players get going forward.
Yeah, it's a 1-year, $780,000 contract.
Yeah, 800. 800K.
You want to round up 800.
Yeah, good for him, man.
Yeah.
My main takeaway is that, Anthony, you no longer have to answer the questions. Who will get the contract?
Man,
Yeah, that's right.
Should
We
the
now know.
Cardinals extend JJ Wetherholt?
We know.
Guy Randy Carricker just texted me and said they gave contracts to DeYoung, Carpenter, Biscotti, Craig, Carlos Martinez all before arbitration, all bought out. I know. Not like this. Those contracts were minuscule compared to what JJ Wetherholt is about to get.
And he's not even...
We're not talking about 9 years.
He's halfway through his first year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
I know. I understand Randy is reacting to what I said, like to the letter of literally what I said of, hey, these contracts, we're open to these now. I'm talking about middle, like Jamie just said, middle of the first year, and we're talking about 9 figures.
It makes me wonder if this is just the start. Like, does Chaim Bloom pick up the phone and call Jordan Walker's agent? Mm-hmm. Now, get ahead of this. Because
he may have already done that.
Maybe.
And Jordan might have been like,
But, and Mason Wynn. Who am I missing? Is there anybody else? But
Avon Herrera, maybe.
But Jordan Walker, for sure. If you're seeing now, I would swoop in and say, hey, we stuck by you. We worked with you. We believed in you.
I'd say
We'd like
you
to
all sit me down.
Yeah, but look what it did.
You all.
Without Carey, the butterfly effect, right? If all of those things did not happen the way they happened, would it be the way it is today?
Probably.
No. You don't know that.
Probably.
You don't know that. That's why you need to sign this cheap-ass contract.
Now, preferably, rather than later.
Yeah.
Paul DeYoung, by the way, got 6 years, $26 million when he signs.
That ain't
That's not 9
Now it's a different time.
It is, yeah, it is a very
so you
different
got to throw that in. I don't know what the equivalent is, but I imagine that JJ Wetherholt's going to get what, 130?
Depends how many years it is.
I think it's probably
26 by 6 is 156.
Right.
It ain't gonna be 6 years though.
No.
It ain't gonna be 26 a year.
Yeah.
Woof.
That's $26 million total, by the way. Carlos Martinez got 5 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 26. No, $26 million total.
Yeah, I thought you were. I thought you. He was. I got you.
I was confused. I was like, that's a lot of money.
No. 6 years, $26 million total. Carlos Martinez got 5 years, $51 million from the Cardinals.
Good money, man.
And then
Real
let me see
good
what
money.
Colton Wong got, because Colton Wong
Not
also
9
signed
figures money, but real good money.
one of those deals. 5 years for Wong at 25.
25 for
at
him.
25.
Yeah, I remember that.
And a half.
All right, John Heyman has it.
Oh, here we go.
8 years, $112.5 million deal.
Quick math, Carey.
I got my
Hurry.
calculator.
No options.
No options. Okay.
14 a year.
That's great.
That ain't bad.
It's a fair number.
It's a fair number for somebody that is only played Major League Baseball for what, 3 months now? 3+ months? April, May, June. Yeah, 3+ months.
Good work.
Thank you. And somebody too that's a middle infielder, somebody that can play shortstop, but is going to play second base for you as
Well, I
long
think
as
what he's
Mason Wynn
proving
is here.
too is he's also, if you watch JJ Wetherholt, he's also part of the leadership group. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's a true pro. I mean, Oli, we talked to Oli about it, and other people talking to other players. Nobody can believe that this guy's a rookie. Just the way he carries himself, his adjustments in game to certain pitchers, to certain pitches. Period.
I just had a thought,
buddy?
Yeah, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Are they in Atlanta right now?
Yeah, they're playing the Braves.
They're in Atlanta.
They're here.
They're
They're
in
here,
St.
but they're
Louis.
playing.
Hey,
Yeah, they're
man,
playing.
dinner tonight on you, JJ. The entire team.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
Guess what? He won't have a problem.
Over the weekend, you know, we got plans. JJ, where are we going, brother? I don't know if he's married or has kids, but where are we going?
If I signed that deal, I'd be like, hey, boys, let's plan a night out.
Let's get
Next
it.
time we're on the road, the first meal's on me.
On me.
That's right.
We don't even reach for our wallets. JJ, you know what it is. At least on the first one.
JJ's going to pull that move where everybody he goes to the bathroom.
And leaves.
I was thinking pay the bill and come back, but that's smart too. All right, so again, if you're just joining us, Jeff Passan first had the news that JJ Wetherholt and the Cardinals have agreed on a long-term contract extension that will buy out multiple years of free agency. Again, that was from Jeff Passan of ESPN. We now know that it is, what'd you say, Marsh, 8 years?
8, 112 and a half.
Apparently somebody said it can
112
max out, the deal can max out at $132 million.
Probably
So
with
let's have some
incentives.
things in there.
Good for him, man.
Does anybody, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys, was there a number that you really truly cared about?
No.
Was there going to be a number that came out that you were like, oh, this is just dumb? I mean, I'm not talking about like just some astronomical number. I mean, something that was going to be
For JJ?
realistic. Yeah.
No.
I'm with you. Like
Not
before
really.
Marsh read off the numbers. I wrote down. Do you guys care what the number is?
$14 million a year. That would put him. I'm looking at the second baseman AAVs. That would put him sixth. He'd be behind Ketel Marte at $19 million, ahead of Luis Ariz and Jeff McNeil and Jake Cronenworth, who are at $12 and $11 million. So,
and correct me if I'm wrong. It's an 8-year deal.
Yeah.
So he's 23 years old. Is he not?
23.
23?
23, 24.
So he'll be 31 years old when this matures. Mm-hmm. He'll get another kick at the can.
He will.
So
yeah, if he puts up great numbers, you're right. He'll even at 31.
Steady.
He could get. Excuse me, I get choked up thinking about this.
Yeah, it's emotional. It's a lot of money.
It's a big day.
It's a big day. He get another 5-year deal if he's outstanding. So good for JJ Wetherholt. Good for the Cardinals. I think this is outstanding.
Yeah,
Nice job.
man.
Yeah.
Go, Bloomy.
Way to go.
No better way to get rid of that thought in your brain where the Cardinals lost 4-5 against the Brewers.
Well, why don't we talk about that? Why don't we just go ahead and dive right in there, Marsh?
I was hoping we wouldn't, actually.
Cardinals lose 4-5.
Come on.
To the Brew Crew. Highs and lows next on 101 ESPN.
Lots of fun stuff going on in the sporting world right now. The World Cup is in full-fledged tournament style, and the baseball, Major League Baseball, going on every night here, at least for now, till the All-Star break. Get in on the action. Download that Circa Sports app today. Click on that white logo. That's the one for the state of Missouri. And then you sign up. It's super easy to sign up, very user-friendly, super easy to navigate, whether it's a futures bet that you're looking to place, whether it's a money line that you're looking to get into. I got looking at them right now. I like the Tigers on the money line tonight, -120. I like the Pirates on the money line tonight, -126. That right there is a little parlay. You could add even more to that, and there's player props that are available every day on the Circa Sports app. It really is sports betting the way it should be. And Circa Sports, they celebrate their winners. They don't cap you or stop you or limit you. Nope, you just get to keep on betting, having a great time using that Circa Sports app. So please download that app today. For more information, visit circasports.com. Again, that's circasports.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. As we just talked about, JJ Wetherholt received a new contract extension, 8 years, $112.5 million. First reported by Jeff Passan. Now everybody's kind of got the story. If you want to leave us a mic drop, you could do so. It's a Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Talk about the JJ Wetherholt contract extension. I can't imagine that many people are going to be opposed to it, but I could be wrong. Leave us a mic drop.
Anthony.
What are your thoughts on it? What do you think somebody like Jordan Walker could receive if he receives a deal of that magnitude? Anything you want to discuss from the JJ Wetherholt contract? I'm sure we'll revisit that a lot throughout the course of the show. Highs and lows from the Cardinals series against the Brewers. 5 games, they dropped 4 of it. So let's just
start with the lows.
Yeah, the lows would be.
That's pretty easy.
They
lost 4 or 5.
They lost 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But we're going to get more specific, though.
Yeah, they lost 4 or 5. I mean, pitching wasn't okay.
He's mad at you.
I'm not mad at you at all. No,
He's mad because I'm telling the truth.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at all. You're absolutely right.
In a couple of those games were questionable, but I think that was part of the plan. Now, yesterday, Game 4 was good. They got the win out of that one. Game 5, you had an opportunity. You brought yourself, Jordan Walker hit a bomb, put you right back into that game, and you were unable to capitalize later in the later innings where you still had an opportunity to tie that game up again. So, to me, I don't get too low on the lows. Obviously, losing 4 games is not great, but I don't think it's the end of the world because, hell, I didn't expect this team to be this good. Sorry. I didn't think anybody was going to get a $112 million contract this season. I didn't think you'd have 2 All-Stars, one leading the league in saves, the other one of the top, I think, 5 to 10 MVP candidates in the National League. Like, you got some guys, and neither one of those guys are the guys that got the contract. You got another guy that's probably going to be Rookie of the Year. If I'd have told you all of those things could happen this year and Alec Burleson still be hitting the way that he did last year, showing up in the manner in which he has, you all would probably say, man, I'm excited for the future of the St. Louis Cardinals. You wouldn't be bitching and moaning about 4 or 5. To the Brewers, nonetheless. Now, if it was, I don't know, Rockies or...
we did that last year.
We did. So, you had a right to be mad.
Yeah.
Not so much this year. That's just me, though.
No, actually, Kerry, I'm with you. If I look at this series, I don't know if this is a low. It's just the reality. The Brewers exposed you, but they should expose you. They have a better roster, top to bottom. I saw somebody tweet out, I'm upset because the Cardinals, the players competed, but the front office didn't put them in a spot to succeed. They're rebuilding.
Are we watching the same?
They're rebuilding.
I don't think I watch the same games that other people watch.
Of course, the roster isn't where it should be. Of course, the roster is good. The Brewers have been doing this for years. They're a well-oiled machine.
How many years have they won the Central?
It feels like 45. I know that's not accurate.
3 of the last 5, 4 of the last 5.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Cardinals lost 2 games by 1 run. They won 1 game, and the other 2 games were not great. So it's not terrible.
But you're right, but I'm looking at it from the standpoint of...
They did expose you.
Yeah, because
what they did is they
lost 4 or 5, though. You still lost.
They exposed your pitching depth. In some games you had good starts, bad bullpen. Other games you had bad starts, good bullpen. Some games you had bad bullpen, bad starts.
Right.
So what really got exposed was your lack of depth pitching-wise. Like,
but that's a team. Correct.
Right. Yeah.
Like, playoff teams don't do that.
But this is what
they don't have as many holes.
What I'm saying
as
is
this
it's
team
part
does.
of the rebuild.
Correct.
This is why they've loaded up on
Correct.
pitchers. All of their top prospects are pitchers. All this stuff. They've identified the problem that I just mentioned, and they're trying
100%.
To fix it.
By the way, Kerry, Brewers have won the division 3 straight years, and 4 of the last 5. The Cardinals won in 2022.
I thought it was something like that.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Marshy?
He doesn't like it.
I don't know what he's...
Well, we're going with the lows, so I'll say something different. On Monday you give up 4 runs in the 7th. That's the difference in a ball game. Obviously, you have the doubleheader on Tuesday. The second game, you give up 10 runs in the 7th. Or not 10 runs. 7 runs. 10 altogether or whatever. And then yesterday, man, Jose Fermin just... oh, man. Fell down. And I was like, oh, that is definitely going to come back and bite this team in the rear end.
And it did.
And it did. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of different things that I'm upset about.
I think that Milwaukee, again, I think Milwaukee should look like that. I think Milwaukee's speed, their timely hitting, they have more of a relentless lineup. And the offense for the Cardinals has been good, so it's not a knock on the Cardinals. It's just the Brewers, from a pitching standpoint, their depth, their overall pitching depth, from the starting rotation to the bull, it should be better. They are so much further along. They're 6 years into this thing. The Cardinals are not.
One thing that you've mentioned before is the inability at times to go into the next half inning and shut that offense down.
Yeah.
Jordan Walker, huge home run last night. Huge home run. Gets the Cardinals back in the game. I was ready to turn the game off. Mm-hmm. And then he hits a bomb. It hit off Big Mac land.
Yep.
I'm like, this team's back in the game right now. This team doesn't quit. Next half inning, there goes attack on the run.
I think
like, it's oh my goodness, it's so deflated.
It's one of the most deflating things in baseball.
Even with that, though, they allowed that run. They still had Jordan Walker up, if I'm not mistaken. I think in the bottom of the eighth,
he struck out on
with an opportunity. It was awful.
Ball from Ashby.
It was a filthy pitch. He got It was 3 pitches that was just he was not expecting.
That was 12
and he
to
struck
6,
out. And it happens. So you still, even with that, had an opportunity to tie the game up in that moment. Like, that's all you can ask for. Like, I don't know how much more you can't ask for more than just being in the position to have an opportunity. It's not going to happen every single night. There's not been a team that has gone 162-0. Mm-hmm. Like, there are very few teams that win 100 games a year. Like, you're going to have some nights where even the best players don't show up in those big moments. Is it frustrating? Heck yeah, but it's not like, oh, they can't even win. They're right there, which is something that coming into this season, that game would have been 10-0 last year.
Right.
And this year it's a 7-4 loss with an opportunity in the bottom of the eighth with your all-star, one of your best players, the best player probably on your team, with an opportunity to tie the game, which he had just hit a bomb a few innings before. Like, that's all you can ask for, in my opinion, is just to have the opportunity. And then guys got to come through. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I can't be extremely pissed off and frustrated because it didn't happen. Like, this team is so different. I don't care what the record says in comparison to last year or the year before. This team is so different from what you've witnessed over the last 2 years. Why can't we just enjoy that? Mm-hmm. Because it's something to look forward to. I watched piss-poor baseball it was nights where I was done after the second inning. Like, I don't need to watch this crap.
With little hope.
I had no reason to watch it. The lineup stunk. The starting pitching stunk. We didn't even have a chance to get to the bullpen. Miles Michaelis was down 8-0 by the second inning. No. What am I doing? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go watch something else. I'm going to do something better than this. This is completely different from what you've witnessed over the past few years. And for me, it's exciting to know what the future can hold and should hold.
I won't speak for St. Louis by any means. Those teams that you just referenced had zero chance of winning. So, I, as a fan, never thought that they actually could win. So I didn't care. This team has proven that they can win, and right now they're being bogged down by a bad bullpen.
How have they proven they can win? Like, what level of winning are you talking about? Like,
they've been one of the best National League teams in all of baseball throughout most of the year. And they also have one of the best players in baseball who's up there in RBIs. Like, that means something. And you have a National League Rookie of the Year probable winner. Like, that means something.
What haven't you mentioned, though?
Pitching. I did mention it. Like, the pitching is not, like, the bullpen is not good enough.
Sure. I would contend, though, that some of the starters haven't been good either.
At times, yeah.
They've been, like, Palante wasn't good enough last night. McGreevy was outstanding. Mm-hmm. Dustin May looked pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Especially when I believe he was on short rest, right?
3 days.
3 days. So, I mean, he was sharp. But you don't have the pitching to compete with a Milwaukee. I know where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Your expectations have changed.
Absolutely.
I think the challenge is, even though the expectations have changed in the short term.
I know what the grand plan is.
Right.
But I hate losing. I don't care what it is. I hate losing, and I hate losing by like 7 runs. Mm-hmm. So sorry for being a little ticked off that my team lost 4 of 5 against a division rival.
You got exposed. It's what I said at the start. You got exposed. This is where we are. This is where you are. And even though the Cardinals have come a long way, which I think is what CD has been saying, there's still a massive gap there. And
100%.
And
like
that,
watching
that
US
reality
play soccer, man.
It is. No, you're right.
Like you came a long freaking way,
Carey,
but you got a long freaking way to go.
You're right. That is so, Marsh. So let me sympathize with you for a second here. When I was watching that horse manure match on Monday, that's how I felt. I'm like, wow,
but
awesome. I thought things have changed, but for the Cardinals, things I think have changed.
They have changed.
For U.S. men's soccer, it is not.
But it's similar, and you've come a long way. But U.S. men's national team has a lot further to go. I think the Cardinals have come a long way, but they're not as far away as the U.S. men's soccer team is. They are much closer than that soccer team we watched.
They actually have a chance.
They have a chance.
I don't think Jamie, they don't have a chance.
Yeah.
The U.S. men's soccer team doesn't have a chance.
No, yeah, the Cardinals have a chance.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like next year, the Cardinals could be a team. Like next year or next World Cup, the U.S. soccer team doesn't.
No, unless they change absolutely everything about what
In
they
4
do
years?
from the youth standpoint.
Yeah,
No.
they'll fix it in 4 years for sure.
They won't fix it in 12. This is the reality. All right. It's Fastlane on 101 at ESPN. Well, we can go in all different kinds of directions here. Why don't we go with what's trending? Maybe we can revisit the JJ Wetherholt contract extension. If you want to leave us a mic drop, you can. Again, Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop via the 101 ESPN, Dobbs Tire Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Feel free to leave us a mic drop, but we'll get to what's trending next.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you are in it until the final whistle. All you need to do is visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. That's FanDuel.com/local to get started now. It is FanDuel Super Sub. Your player subbed out, your bet stays in. If he leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So just visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. Must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. Big news of the day. The Cardinals are in an agreement with rookie JJ Wetherholt, an 8-year, $112.5 million extension. We will take your mic drops. We want to know your thoughts on JJ's extension. We'll talk about it throughout the remainder of the show. But let us know what you think. Text us to the Air Comfort Service text line, 314-399-9646. We want to know your thoughts. The Cardinals are back in action tonight, taking on the Atlanta Braves with Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Chris Sale. First pitch from Busch is at 7:15. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
What are the hot topics in the sports world?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Here's what's trending.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. What is trending? Of course, JJ Wetherholt finalizing that extension, 8 years, $112.5 million. That will surpass Albert Pujols' extension from the club from a generation ago. Now, the money was a little bit different back then.
He's better than Albert.
What? Wow.
I think that's
Hey,
what
you
they're-
have more money.
I think that's what they're telling
Carried
us.
at what time?
Davis.
I mean, when you get paid more money, that means you're better, right?
No,
Anthony?
no, it doesn't.
No. Why not?
Not in sports.
What?
It means that you
It's your
signed
time?
it. Yeah, you signed it when the market would have paid you that amount.
All right, my bad.
More
I
of a
was confused.
timing thing, Carey.
I was
More of a
confused.
timing thing. That's all right. We all get confused from time to time. Right,
My
Jamie?
apologies. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he gets it.
Well, we talked about this at the start. I don't really see a downside. I don't, because you can't. If 2 years from now his production falls off a cliff, 2 years from now he gets hurt and he's always hurt. That's still 2 years from now. You can't foresee things like that. You just can't.
No.
You make the best decision at the time, and the best decision is this kid's going to be really good over the course of the next 8 years. And we're going to buy out some of his free agent years because they're going to cost more because we know this guy's going to be good. So based on where we are right now, what we've seen from JJ Wetherholt, I don't think there's a downside.
I agree.
Guys, what do you think about Major League Baseball players
I like 'em.
using metal bats at the home run derby?
I think that the kids should not be anywhere near that
I
field.
just sent you all
Well,
a
now,
video.
Bryce Harper said that he wants MLB to consider for the bonus round.
Not all the time.
Not the
Yeah.
whole thing, just the bonus round.
Still,
They're going to come off that bat about 118 miles an hour.
Let me tell you about some of these bats. As somebody who's now coaching youth baseball, you go into a sporting goods store now. Do you know how much these bats cost?
$350.
$250
On the low end.
Yeah.
I'm
I
dead
know.
serious, on the low end.
I know.
$350. I saw
What?
one for
a baseball
$500
bat?
for a
Oh, yeah.
youth baseball bat.
That they're going to be grown out of in 2 to 3 years.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
no
the
bat.
business model.
No bat is worth that amount of money. But I will say, there's a huge difference between the kids that are using those bats compared to, your garden variety. Hey, this is still a lot of money, but it's I don't need a second mortgage on the home. There's a huge difference there. So we come full circle. We talk about Bryce Harper and some of these major league players using those bats. Nobody should be in the outfield, and I'd even warn
Probably shouldn't have the fans.
not in the bleachers.
Yeah. Now, you got to move people.
Okay,
because
now I want to see it.
that's a liability waiting to happen.
It's gonna be
You
piss
expecting
missiles.
people that can't catch.
You accept the liability when you go into the
accept
stadium, Kerry.
Nah, man. That's why they put those damn nets up on the first and third base lines, because people were too busy texting and getting smoked in the side of the head.
Okay, well, if it's a big problem, they'd put nets in the outfield, too. But they don't. I say let's go.
Jamie.
There is zero way they do this.
You're
no
thinking
way.
from an adult standpoint.
What?
If somebody's in the outfield and you're an adult.
Not in the outfield. The bleachers.
Even then.
Same.
There's some adults that can't even catch a fastball right down the middle in the backyard.
There you go.
Even when it's thrown,
And
perfect.
I told you it's coming.
Guys, you're missing the point. It's about the entertainment.
You want to see a
about
child? Jamie wants to see a child get hit by 118 miles. It's going to be a child.
That is not true, Carey.
Let's not even
I
joke
want to see
about
the
that.
dad have to jump in front of the ball to save the child.
Well, even so.
It's going to hurt.
Andy, that's
Marsh
a pretty
is-
expensive bat. I think kids should start chopping down trees and make their own bat.
Or find
It's
a
not
tree that
bad
was hit by
idea.
lightning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And carve
And
your own bat.
carve your own
Exactly.
one. Yep. Mm-hmm. After your hero got nearly murdered by somebody.
Correct.
What was her deal? Why did she shoot him?
I forget.
I forget too.
Wasn't she like a serial killer? Wasn't she going around trying to
I completely forgot that.
shoot all the baseball players?
I don't think that was it. I think she
What documentary
She was
are we
trying
talking about?
robbed him, I think.
The Natural.
Oh. I was thinking of the
Shot
fan.
him. It was really unnecessary.
It was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He battled through it, though.
He certainly did. Hit a home run, hit the lights, knocked the lights out. He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
Started off as a pitcher, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he struck out Babe Ruth.
Well,
Still no Henry Rowan Gardner, you know,
no.
who struck out Griffey and Bonds.
No one
Pitches,
is.
at the
And
county
Hayden.
fair.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, but he got him with the old floater next to Mom.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What is crazier? Getting bitten by a radioactive spider and becoming a superhero, or slipping on a baseball at school and being able to throw 100 miles per hour?
I still got to go with the radioactive spider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So therefore, you become a spider. You know, you're Spider-Man.
wanna be a
became
spider?
I mean, if I had my choice, no.
Like, yeah, if you had to be one insect or, something like that, what would it be?
Ground hornet. Those things are nasty. You ever been stung
I
by,
think I'd be
by
a
ground hornet?
dragonfly.
Why?
Because every time I see them flying around, they're mating. They're always like,
That
Makes sense.
Jamie, now that you've explained it, that makes sense for you. Yeah. That makes sense for you. Okay. That makes sense.
life
Okay.
can't be that bad.
You're right. You're right. You ever been stung by a ground hornet?
No.
These
don't believe
things
so.
are vicious, and apparently they can smell you from miles away.
Wow.
They don't just
I
stop.
need to take a shower.
They don't just stop
Maybe.
at one sting. They hunt you down.
What's their problem?
They're pissed constantly.
What are they pissed about?
I don't know. They live
Life.
they probably because they live in the ground, live in a hole.
Well, so does a mole. The mole's not mean, no. It's just a pain in the ass, that's all.
Honestly, if they kill the mole, I'm fine with that. They can
I'm fine with
live
that, too.
there. I just don't want to get
I
stung.
might import some. Actually, I don't need to anymore because I got my friends over at Amco Ranger.
There you go.
There you go.
Did a hell of a job on my backyard.
Nice, good. Take care of all those mole issues. Most companies tell you, I can't do anything about the mole.
Yeah, they do. I had different companies come out and they reset every week and they're charging me and nothing's happening. What the hell is this racket?
I'm staying with the spider. It's been proven.
It's been proven to work.
Clearly.
Well, at least once.
Twice. Actually, a few times.
Yeah, I still got to go with the kid slipping.
Yeah, I'd rather fall and be able
tendons
to
get a
throw
little too tight.
110 miles per hour.
Well, he's saying what's most likely.
Oh.
I don't think you're getting bit by a radioactive spider and then therefore becoming a spider.
Yeah, you
I just
probably,
don't.
you know how many kids slip and fall on a daily basis?
Right.
Yeah, but
The
then do
odds
they
of
throw
one of
100
them-
miles an hour at
But
them?
that's what I'm
Well.
saying. You got better odds of slipping
They
and
are.
falling as a child and then being able to do something miraculous.
And then imagine slipping again and then losing it.
Losing it, which is weird.
That's
Be
even,
careful.
I'd be more pissed off about that.
Honestly, that is weird. So the tendons were so tight
Yeah.
that when he slipped again, they untightened right then and there.
Full release.
It's weird,
Of the
Jamie.
tendon.
Yeah, no, I got you. It's weird, man.
There's a lot of weird things in that movie. Like when they drop down a bunt and instead of picking up the ball and throwing it to first for the third out, Chet Steadman elects to try and dive at home plate and get the guy running from third to home when he could have just grabbed it and threw it to first for the final out.
Clearly just out of his mind. He's old. I mean, that was one of the big things in that movie. He's just too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I had a kind of a senile moment there. Good seeing Julie the Cat Gaffney, though. Yeah. Winding up in school and, dating Henry Rowan Gardner. Mm-hmm. Good stuff there.
Good times.
Okay. Well, where do we want to go next here? Why don't we talk about Oli Marmol? Is he proving to be the manager of the future? We got a mic drop from Chester that leads us to that conversation. Next on 101 ESPN.
Cheap, fun.
Let's get dirty over at Dirt Cheap, St. Louis's one-stop party shop. It's Friday right now. Maybe you're thinking about after work. Maybe you're done for the day. Maybe you're going to have a little get-together this weekend. Please stop by your very own Dirt Cheap, whatever location that you're in, and check it out. They've got great inventory. Always have a ton of beer in there. They've got all the good bourbons that you're looking for. They've got the margarita mixes, the tequilas, the high-end tequilas. They've got everything over at Dirt Cheap, and it's not overpriced. That's why they call themselves Dirt Cheap. It is the price, not the product. So please get over there and check things out. It's the only place I go to get all of my party favors, and it's the only place you should be going to. You can also download the Dirt Cheap app. And every dollar that you spend at Dirt Cheap earns you points to use in-store. You can also check out in-store specials, events, certain tastings that are going on, all of that right there on the Dirt Cheap app. For more information about the app and Dirt Cheap overall, maybe some of the locations, visit dirtcheapfunfun.com. Again, that's dirtcheapfunfun.com. Remember to have fun, but please be careful out there.
Is Oli Marmol proving to be the manager of the future? Well, we always ask for your Scott Lee Heating Company mic drops. Chester left one. Was this yesterday, Marsh, I would imagine?
This was yesterday,
okay.
yeah. This was yesterday, but, we just had to talk about babies pooping themselves and whatnot.
Well,
so
a lot of good information was given out
we could
yesterday.
carry it over to today.
Fair. Here's Chester on Oli Marmol, and we'll kind of react to what he had to say.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Snake Pit. It's Chester here. I just want to talk about something Cardinals related that has absolutely mystified me. Not enough credit is given to Chaim Bloom about the best move that he made, and this week it's been very present in my mind. Earlier in the offseason, he decided to keep Oli Marmol. And showing that patience and showing that direction has actually shaped this season in a way that I don't think you guys truly appreciate. I think Marmol is the perfect manager for you and will actually go down as one of the better ones that the Cardinals have ever had. I'm looking forward to the future. And these two have everything on the right trajectory for one winning formula. Right, CD?
By the way, Chester is a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
For context.
And he has been very high on Chaim Bloom. He's been very complimentary of Chaim Bloom because he's seen some of the young guys that have come up for the Boston and has played well. Here is my biggest statement when it comes to Oli Marmol. And I know there's still a lot of detractors out there, and there will be plenty of criticism. And anytime the Cardinals lose, especially when you lose 4 or 5 to the Brewers, a lot of criticism going Oli's way. Here's my question for the people who are dead set against Oli Marmol managing for the Cardinals. Do you believe that he has been given a roster that should contend in the National League?
Right now?
Oh, since he took over, do you believe from the first year through now, do you believe that he's been given a roster? This is for the detractors. I'm asking you.
I would say 1 year.
Staff that year, though.
But they went out and got Quintana and Montgomery at the trade deadline, but
1 year.
That's right? What I said. 1 year out of his 5.
Okay. Because you can't have it both ways. You can't complain about the roster being awful while simultaneously saying Oli needs to get more out of the roster. If the roster's not good enough...
Isn't that the coach's job, to make bad players good?
No.
That's what some people think.
Help the young players?
Yeah,
sure.
help the players go from...
But if you're like terrible, you're supposed to make them Hall of Famers, Anthony. You know that.
A lot of
That's
the young...
the rule.
You're not going to change Nolan Arenado, right? You're not going to change Paul Goldschmidt. Where's the impact from a manager standpoint? Well, it's most felt by a lot the development of a lot of these young guys. JJ Wetherholt just got a contract extension for 8 years at $112.5 million. Jordan Walker is on pace to get paid. He's an all-star, and he's somebody that hopefully stays in the MVP discussion in the National League throughout the course of the year. Those are 2 young guys. Ivan Herrera looks pretty good too, no?
Yeah.
So we can't sit here and say, well, Oli Marmol didn't develop Nolan Gorman, while then just giving all the credit to JJ Wetherholt and Jordan Walker for figuring it out. And I think a lot of people, a lot of baseball fans, like to pick and choose what they want to give credit to the manager and what they want to give, praise and credit to the players. The roster hasn't been good enough.
Agreed. That's been the main problem or the main issue since 2022 was that they didn't have good enough players. And then they, a lot of that blame went to Jordan Walker and his inability to hit a few years ago. A lot of the blame went to Nolan Gorman, his inability to hit consistently often. And you're looking at a team that didn't have the pieces in place. There was no, to me, this is just how I viewed it, there was no hope in 23, 24, and in 25. Like, I was just looking at a team like, man, this is so boring to watch. There's no excitement. There's no young players. Mason Wynn came up. You're like, oh, this guy's got an arm. Okay, he's starting to. Ivan Herrera, you're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Alec Burles, you're like, all right, you could start to see it. And then Jordan Walker came back. Much better, much improved. You add JJ Wetherholt, you're like, oh, okay. Now you start to see the pieces in the lineup, in the field. you still haven't seen all of those pieces in the starting rotation. You've seen Michael McGreevy. You're like, if you squint hard enough, you're like, okay, I could see him being here for the long term.
Sure.
And that's in my opinion, that's the goal. That's how they are making this shift from what they were 2 to 3, 4 years ago to where they are headed, which is as an organization, as a young team that has all of the pieces that are incrementally getting better each year. And hopefully the goal is by the time they are all ready to roll, you're playing at an elite level and most of your guys are 25, 26, 27 years old, because that's generally when you are at your best in terms of peak performances as an athlete. Like, you're right there in that window, and now you're saying, okay, here's a chance to win. Here's a chance to not just win baseball games in the regular season, but here's a chance to win a championship for this organization and for this city.
Yeah, I just, to the very first point we had was the first roster Oli received was filled with good veterans. Maybe they're on the back nine, all of them at that point, but they still performed at a pretty high level. I believe that was the year that Goldie and Arenado were both in the MVP mix.
Right. Yep.
Albert had that great run following the All-Star game. It was a legit team, and John Mozeliak, to his credit, he added pitching at the deadline. Did what he could to try and turn that team into something that, could do some damage. They didn't. But then after that, the next 3 years were terrible. The roster was just riddled with holes in the lineup. The rotation, the bullpen, they were trying to patch things up with Scotch tape. It just wasn't working. So now Chaim Bloom, very intelligently, said, well, screw this. We're going to go back into a bit of a rebuild here. We're going to lean on our youth. And if it goes great, awesome. If it doesn't, we're still going to lean on our youth, and we're going to develop what we have here from within, because long term, that's what will work.
Yep.
And Oli, every player you talk to, veteran, younger guy, they rave about Oli. They love him. They think that he's a smart guy, that he's tough, that he's got the players' backs, that he's also tough enough to push guys. They like him. So obviously, Oli's the right guy for this rebuild. This team is exceeding expectations. Yes, the players are doing it, but it's not alone. They're having help from whatever coaches are in there, and certainly Oli Marmol as the manager. He's doing a hell of a job of motivating these guys. You may not like every decision he makes. Sometimes he makes decisions based upon other things that they're trying to accomplish or avoid throughout the season, because it is 162 games. So just know that it's not because he's dumb or he doesn't know what he's doing. He's actually thinking further ahead.
Well, the other thing, too, I made this point before. I think we misconstrue what a manager actually does. A lot of people think, well, line up bullpen decisions. That's it. And then they judge based on what they would have done in hindsight and say, this manager doesn't know what he's doing.
I think baseball is the easiest sport to manage from your lazy boy chair.
And I think that's why a lot of times you hear the most criticisms for a manager. Like, there's not, unless you win the World Series, there's not a lot of managers that are given any sort of credit.
No, even Dave Roberts, they say he doesn't do anything, he just sits there.
Right.
I know Dave leaned into it a couple of years ago, saying, "Hey, man, this is what they give me the lineup. This is what they do. It's coming from above." But on a day-to-day basis, he's got to be doing something right.
He's managing expectations.
Well, he's managing egos.
He's managing egos. He's managing people. It's the same thing for Oli. Yes, he fills out the lineup card, and yes, he has tactical decisions from the first inning on. I get it. But the majority of the time, over 162 games, plus spring training, plus hopefully playoffs, he is managing personalities. He's managing people from different backgrounds, especially in baseball, as we know. And he's making sure that melting pot comes together and plays as well as they can. Veteran players, rookies, guys that probably are going to get dealt at the deadline, other guys that don't know what their future is. That's what a manager does. He's managing the clubhouse. Not to mention the hitting coach, the pitching coach, the bench coach, the veteran, outfield coach, taking all their input. And you know that those guys have opinions, and they don't have to be held accountable for it. And he's also taking all of that and making sure it works. It's not just, here's the lineup.
While you're doubting
and the
him,
bullpen.
by the way.
Yes.
While the fan base is doubting him.
Absolutely. And I think he's done, to this point, he's done a really good job with a rebuilding
I think this
situation.
is the first team he's truly been able to manage. Even his first year, he was given that riddled with veteran players. Yachty, Waino, Goldie, Arenado, Pujols.
Yachty and Waino on their final years.
Yeah.
Waino
played one more.
Yeah, Yachty on his final year.
Waino played
Waino played one more. Albert in his final year. Albert having low confidence going into the All-Star break, and Oli telling him, hey, man, it's going to be much better in the second half, and it was.
But after that, he's never had the roster. No. This is finally a roster he's been able to manage.
He's never had a top 15 pitching staff. No. I did the numbers on that. He's never had a top 15 pitching staff. Ever. Even in that 2022 season. All right. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Marsh had an idea about Major League Baseball, young players, contract situation, and I think you have something related to the NHL, no?
Yes, yeah, we got a text message from War Corgi earlier in the show, and it reminded me of a conversation that we had earlier about offer sheets in some capacity. So,
okay,
a little similar.
We'll dive into that next on 101 ESPN. Last night on 101 ESPN. All right, so Marsh, you said we got a text in relation to the JJ Wetherholt contract extension, and then kind of piqued your interest when it relates to the NHL and free agency.
Yes, we got a text earlier from War Corgi. This is the new reality in baseball. You have to take chances, or the Dodgers or another team will sweep in and buy your best players at the first opportunity. Got me thinking about what we talked about the other day with this new era of free agency in the NHL, where you could just go swoop in and offer sheet a player and take them when they're in the infancy stages of what you hope to be their prime. Whereas now in Major League Baseball, we see a lot of teams who are giving unproven talent, most teams, a bunch of money because they want to get those guys locked up, so teams, the big spenders, don't come and swoop in once they're ready to hit free agency and take them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to that, especially in Major League Baseball. Jamie, you could speak more to the NHL side of things because the NHL is a cap sport. So there is some maneuvering that needs to happen when it comes to, the NHL and how these players are acquired. You can't have a quote-unquote big spender in the NHL with the cap. But the Dodgers, to the texter's point, the Dodgers saying, hey, we're just going to continue to buy every single top free agent that hits the market, and we'll find a place for them. That is a real concern, I'm sure, for a lot of teams.
Well, for free agency, for
Exactly.
sure.
So why not buy out some of the, if you know you got a good player like the Cardinals have in JJ Wetherholt, why not buy out some of these free agent deals?
Well, you're also
years, excuse me.
You're also getting it at a cheaper price.
Correct.
And I think that's really the key. I think that the crux behind doing this is, one, keeping your player as long as you possibly can to avoid the Dodger syndrome, we'll call it.
Right.
But the real reason is at $14 million now, I think that's the number we came up with, $14 million per year for JJ Wetherholt.
Right.
If he had 2 or 3 more years like this, what's his arbitration number going to look like? And then what would his free agency number? All of a sudden, from $14 million to maybe $18 to $20 million per year for this player, because he's that good. And I think that's why the Cardinals did this. Is when they project forward, they're seeing this guy continue to improve halfway through his rookie season.
Right.
What will he look like 2 or 3 years from now? And that's why I'm like, you know what? It's going to hurt a little bit right now, but not in the end. The last 3 years or so of this deal, we're going to be getting a bargain for this guy.
I agree. He wouldn't get $14 million in arbitration right away. Maybe it's $5 or $6 million, and then it jumps up a little bit more. But by year 3 or 4, the deal will start to pay for itself, provided, of course, that J.J. Wetherholt stays healthy and he's productive.
Well,
but that's going to be that way
any
anyways.
contract.
Absolutely. So I think it's smart. Here's the other thing, too. If you want to compare and contrast, listen to these numbers, guys. So this is Jim Bowden.
Bobby's brother.
On X. He says, here is how J.J. Wetherholt, 8-year, $112.5 million deal from the Cardinals, looks next to the most recent similar deals. Seems like the fair market contract for both sides. Kevin McGonigal got 8 years, $150 million. Connor Griffin received 8 years, $140 million. Jackson Merrill of the Padres received 9 years, $135 million. Roman Anthony of the Red Sox, 8 years, $130 million. Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubs, 6 years, $115 million. And Colt Emerson, 8 years, $95 million. Now, not all these players are, they obviously play, a lot of them play different positions. You got to kind of factor that in. A couple of these guys lean more toward a power hitter as opposed to J.J. Wetherholt, who does have some power, but certainly not somebody that you would consider a power bat. $112.5 million looks pretty damn good. Even if he maxes it out at 130, that's a good deal. If this kid continues to perform, you are going to cash in, so to speak, on the savings that J.J. Wetherholt provides you with this deal.
Looking at this player, I don't see this contract being a disappointment in any way for the Cardinals. I just don't. He's dialed in. He's shown tremendous defense at second base. He's good bat-to-ball skills. I just don't see this contract at any point, unless there's injuries, knock on wood. Only that could, for me, that is the only thing that could derail this contract.
No, I agree. Again, if you're just joining us, the Cardinals and J.J. Wetherholt agreed to a contract extension 8 years, $112.5 million. That broke right before we came on the air. Jeff Passan of ESPN first broke the deal, and then I think it was John Heyman. I almost said John Morosi. It's John Heyman had the actual figures, and there's no options in the deal either. So the Cardinals and JJ Wetherholt said, hey, we're going to stay married here.
Yeah.
No options in the deal. Doesn't mean you can't be traded at some point. It just means, they won't have to redo this in 4 or 5 years, which I think is big. JJ Wetherholt clearly wants to be here. Cardinals want him here. And it's not a situation where it's like, hey, I want another bite at the apple 4 or 5 years from now. Mm-hmm. Put that in my contract. All right, we always ask for your Skyly Heating Company mic drops. Here's Ed.
All right, guys. JJ Wetherholt, 8 years, $112.5 million. Averages just over $14 million a year. I did a quick Google to see what other second basemen are making this. Listen to this. Jose Altuve, $33 million. Marcus Semien, $24 million. Ketel Marte, 19.5. Andres Jimenez, 15.2. Gleyber Torres, 15. Tommy Edman, 14.8. Do we feel that JJ is going to be better than all these guys? I do. I mean, Gleyber, yes. Tommy, yes. Jose, yes. I mean, Jose was good back in the day, but he also cheated a lot. I mean, this is a good sign, guys, and he's locked up like this for a while. I mean, get while the getting's good.
Yeah, I think Ed, who I think is Bacon Wrap Wiener in our snake pit, brings up a great point. I mean, Jose Altuve won 1, 2. Let's see, he won 1 MVP, but was in the top 5 twice outside of that the year that he won. So 3 times he's been in the top 5 in the MVP voting. This is somebody that, now, Carey, I know that you're not big on WAR, but if I could get the WAR numbers up, he has been just a steady performer. So maybe JJ Wetherholt doesn't have Jose Altuve's numbers, but the other second baseman that Ed mentioned, yeah, I think that JJ Wetherholt will either match or outproduce what they bring to the table. Over his career, by the way, Jose Altuve, 53.4 WAR over 16 years, 162 game average, 4.2 WAR player. Highest was 8.1. If he's Jose Altuve, you love it. I mean, he's somebody that was in the MVP discussion several times.
Like I said, I don't think it's a bad contract. I think it's a good deal for JJ. I think it's a good deal for the Cardinals. He's kind of right smack there in underneath all of those higher contracts, but $14 million a year for the next 8 years, I think you will sleep well at night knowing that that's not going to be a huge issue for you.
I agree.
314 brings up an interesting point. He knows he's going to get a crap ton of endorsement deals, too, don't you think? I've already seen him on multiple commercials.
He should. Yeah, there's no reason for the Cardinals not to market this kid as much as possible.
So do you think that he is now the face of the Cardinals based on the contract, or do you still feel like
I think it's Jordan Walker? Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jordan Walker has emerged as the face. Do you guys agree?
Yep, I would.
I mean, if you think of the Cardinals, and we did this game not that long ago where it's like, hey, big series, Fox or ESPN, who's on the graphic? It's Jordan Walker.
For sure. And he's an all-star. He's in the home run derby.
Yeah.
It is nice, though, that you can kind of look at these two as like a dynamic duo moving forward. So that's pretty cool. Plus, we have other really good pieces around them.
Yep. And only getting better, Marsh.
Now they need to get a pitcher.
Wait till you get to that pitching, boys. Know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. All right, Sports Six Pack, Part 1 coming up. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line. So if you have a question for us, send it there. Again, Sports Six Pack, Part 1, next in the Fast Lane. I love Auto Centers Nissan out in Herculaneum. We've purchased a pre-owned Pathfinder there. They've got me right now in a brand new Pathfinder, and I love it. I love the third row. I love the space. I love the way it drives. I love the technology with it. A lot of friends of mine say, hey, where'd you get that? Auto Centers Nissan, they've got tremendous deals, and they have a great selection, too. And that's one of the biggest reasons to shop at Auto Centers Nissan. If you've ever been frustrated by going dealership to dealership, not knowing if the vehicle that you searched and found online is going to be there, then head to Auto Centers Nissan. Better yet, start at AutoCentersNissan.com, because then you can peruse the over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles that they have on the lot. Then when you go to the lot, you'll know that you can test drive that exact vehicle or those exact vehicles. And right now, if you are searching for new vehicles, they've got 2026 Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, and Frontier models that are available for 0% APR for up to 60 months. Plus, every new Nissan comes with their 30-day return promise. If you're not completely satisfied with the vehicle, bring it back within those 30 days. They'll refund you the money, set you up with something else. Buyers can also take advantage of no money down and no payments for up to 6 months on select new and used vehicles. And when you head to AutoCentersNissan.com, make sure that you pick the vehicle that you want, and then look for the green Claim My Buyer's Bonus button, and you can unlock up to an additional $1,000 off the sales price, and that's exclusively online. So check them out online at AutoCentersNissan.com. When you head out to Herculaneum, tell them Stalter sent you. It's Auto Centers Nissan.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, time for the Sports Six-Pack, Part 1, here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. If you got a question, send it into the Air Comfort Service text line at 314-399-9646. Love the participation with our listeners. Marsh, question 1.
Question number 1.
All right, we were talking about Rookie of the Year earlier in the show, and we got a text from the 314. Rookie of the Year is a sham. The kid only got a single at-bat, which means he was probably just a relief pitcher. How would an entire team turn around at the emergence of a single middle reliever? And what kind of middle reliever wins Rookie of the Year?
Was he not a starter?
No. But I believe he was a closer.
I don't remember. You?
No.
He wasn't a starter. That's why there's the running joke of the manager saying his name wrong because he was the one.
Right.
Wrong Gardner.
Yeah.
You're in. He wasn't a starter.
No, he was. Yeah, you're right. He's a reliever. They used him as a closer early on. Yeah. But I thought he did. Didn't he get one start at least? Maybe not.
I thought he ended up taking that guy's job, the older guy.
No, I think Marsh is right. I think he's a reliever.
He was a reliever. The other guy was threatened to lose his starting job when the bad owners, the bad guys, were like, you're done, essentially.
Yeah. Chet Steadman. Should have won Rolaids Relief Man of the Year as opposed to Rookie of the Year. That's what it should have been.
I mean,
you're throwing
if he's
gas,
that dominant,
you are Rookie of the Year.
If he's that dominant.
Just saying.
Nobody
can get a hit. What are we complaining about?
He pitched for a month.
And how much do you need? If you are that good and you take over, come on, man. You know how this goes.
You don't know who else was. What year was that?
It doesn't matter. Were they throwing gas like Henry?
Let's see. Rookie of the Year.
I think it was 19. If I had to guess, I'd say 1993.
1993. Wow.
Well done.
1993 Rookie of the Year, MLB. Let's see who we got here. Let's see who we got. Looks like Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza was the rookie.
Come on, man.
Rookie of the Year.
You taking Mike Piazza or Henry Rowan?
Didn't he strike
Probably
out
Mike Piazza
in that movie?
He may have.
Did.
So
head to head, what did he look like?
That's right.
Piazza 35 home runs that year.
That ain't bad.
Hit 318.
That ain't
slugged
bad.
561.
It's pretty damn good.
I think the award went to the right man in Piazza. Now, if you want to talk about Rolaids Relief Kid of the Year, fine. But I'm not giving Henry Rowan Gardner the nod for Rookie of the Year. I think this texter's spot on.
They changed the name to what was it?
Rolaids
Relief Kid of the Year.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit longer of a title, but it'd be more accurate.
Yeah. You like that one better?
He's called Rolaids Relief.
Yeah. Sponsored, of course, by Rolaids.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe it'll be some like Mandela effect, and in like 40 years, that's what the name will be.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah. Could change that thing.
Yeah.
Sequel.
Question number 2.
From the 217, Fermin's offensive WAR is 0.7. Defensive is minus 0.6. Is he too much of a defensive liability to keep playing him?
Who's that, Herrera? Who'd you say?
Jose Fermin.
Fermin. What? I made sure I wanted to make sure I had the name right.
You said that on purpose.
No, I didn't. Herrera's been very good. I tell you what, lately it hasn't looked good for Jose Fermin. I mean, he completely botched the one double play opportunity, threw up the line there.
Yeah.
Last night, I think Palante shares a little bit of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
blaming that whole game
a little
on
bit.
Fermin.
No, of course not.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think for Fermin it's been really good. Here's the problem though, with guys like Jose Fermin in any sport for that matter. It's the ones that are like, man, he's had a good run. I want to see more of him. And then when you see more of them, you're like, oh,
I don't want to see more.
I remember why you're more of a role player.
That's why he's playing more. He keeps hitting.
This is what he is.
This
goes back
to my point. I agree.
A couple of years ago, Callie Rosen.
Yeah.
CD said, why is he not?
I loved Callie.
And I said,
just wait.
Watch. Just wait. This is what he is.
He wasn't wrong.
And
generally speaking, in fairness to professional athletes, you generally get put in a role because that's the role you're in.
Yeah.
It's the role the team needs you in.
Or that's what you are.
Or
that's who you are.
That's who you are.
Sure.
Like you don't have like in the NBA, you won't have a 40-point scorer just sitting on the bench just cuz.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that guy, you probably can't score 40 a night, my man, but you can go get these damn rebounds. And play good defense.
Yeah.
I guarantee if Mike Babcock was the head coach, he'd be on that bench.
There you go,
Accept
man.
your role.
Glued to it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We all have roles.
I'll tell you what, though. I for the life of me, I cannot stand the sidearm throw.
Yeah.
I cannot deal with it. Every time, I don't know if it's going to go wide or whatnot. And now, obviously, there's a one play, but it just bothers me.
There's one too many for you.
It bothers me. The sidearm throw. Yeah. Just bothers me.
You ready to make a move, get Fermin back to the bench?
No, he's been hitting the ball pretty decently. That's why he's playing, is because he's hitting the ball.
I just put Nelson Velasquez at DH, man. Let's go. I'm cool with that.
So Fermin is going to play.
No.
Fermin is done.
Yeah, he's sitting on.
Carey's seen enough of that.
I don't need to. I just want to see Nelson hit. If you're going with a better hitter or a guy that you think has more power, why not just let Nelson Velasquez hit? Fermin can come in pinch running situations late in the game.
So you don't want to see him at all then, because what Marsh is saying and what the text is saying is, from an offensive standpoint, Fermin's been very good. He's been a defensive liability.
Yeah, why would you? Are you going to let him be the DH? Who would you rather be the DH?
Well, no, they're going to play him at third.
Well, why would you do that? If he's not good at defense, why the hell would you play him on defense?
Get his bat in the lineup.
So you put him at DH.
I'm
giving you, the DH is in the National League now.
I'm well aware.
He doesn't have to play defense.
Kerry, we're having a conversation.
I just don't know if you know.
I'm trying to provide what the argument is.
But you're then putting somebody else at third base.
Blaze Jordan.
Who really hasn't been hitting. That's why Fermin is playing.
Right.
So take Blaze Jordan out of the lineup completely.
Send him down.
Send him back down then. I mean, what are we doing here?
We're still not answering the big problem.
What's the problem?
Fermin can't play defense.
Then put his ass on the bench.
He's fine.
Why is this hard?
Maybe just give him a position.
He's hitting.
Then put him at DH.
They've had him in left
field.
field.
You want Velasquez
Center
there.
field.
I want Velasquez at DH.
Third base.
If I got both of them.
Second base.
He's a utility guy. Yeah. And we know how valuable that is.
Very valuable.
Especially for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can he pitch?
I don't think so.
Torres can.
Ooh. You thought you were going to see Torres last night.
I thought we might. I was kind of hoping. Mm-hmm. Once you get out of reach, it's out of reach, right?
Nelson Velasquez has 4 home runs. He's batting .255 with 14 hits. And how many home runs do you think Jose Fermin has?
7.
No, he has 4 as well. But he's batting .265.
What's the plate appearances?
Yeah, plate appearances.
What's the plate appearances for both of them?
Oh, Fermin for sure has way more.
Then why would you play him more? You see what I'm saying?
He has 151 at-bats this season.
And what about Velasquez?
Oh, his is probably way lower than that.
100%. What do you think he's got?
75.
I don't think
65.
Not even 55.
Yeah. And 4 home runs.
4 home runs.
Imagine if this guy played every damn day as a DH, Anthony.
Well, that means Herrera's catching every day, and Anthony hates that idea.
I don't hate it.
It's not a terrible idea.
I don't hate it now.
What do you?
I'm willing to grow and adapt and change.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Of the 3 catchers on the roster, which one plays the best behind the plate?
I think Herrera's pretty good.
Herrera right now, probably.
Of the 3 catchers, which one is the best at the plate?
Like hitting?
Yeah.
Herrera.
Huh.
What are you trying to?
Why the hell ain't he catching?
We just said.
Well, Anthony didn't want him to catch.
He just said he's fine.
He just said where's Herrera going to play? If Velasquez is DH.
I just said that I'm willing to admit that I was wrong on that.
Gary's right.
He's been fine.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my man Nelly at the plate, and you all are fighting against it. You want Herrera's got to do it.
What's your problem with Velasquez?
Got to do it. You guys don't like Nelson? You guys were clamoring for Nelson to play out of spring training.
I'm fine with him hitting more.
Huh?
Anthony had Jose Fermin started in left field.
These guys.
I told you he's made the roster.
These guys. Them guys. Complaining.
I'm not even complaining. I was trying to tell you what the texter was saying, and you're directing everything at me.
These texts are pissing me off today.
I think that you used the text to project your crap onto Carey.
I actually agree with that, James.
I don't care whether or not Jose Fermin plays or not. I really don't.
Well, we're never going to.
Then why are you backing him then?
I'm not. Which was my point.
Why are you backing him then?
Backing him?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is why he is playing right now is because he's hitting.
Nelson Velasquez is hitting too.
Yeah, he's not
just
playing.
not getting enough at bats. Clearly, what are we doing here?
He plays a different position.
No, he doesn't. He's a DH.
When they're both
same
at the
position
plate.
that
Left
Fermin
field,
is supposed to
too.
When
play.
they're both at the plate, they're hitters.
My point exactly. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Catcher is Herrera. DH Nelson Velasquez. Fixed it for you.
I don't know. I think teachers should be paid more.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Completely agree.
Cheers.
All right. Part 2 of the Sports Six Pack is coming up next. Again, 314-399-9646 the Air Comfort Service tax line. Keep those six-pack questions rolling in. Part 2 next on 101 ESPN. You know, one thing I've learned is that it's always better to fix a small garage door problem before it becomes a big one. That's why I trust my guys at Don's Garage Doors. They're located right here in St. Louis. They're a company that has got technicians who live and work right here, and they simply do things the right way. If your garage door is squeaking, rattling, or making noises, don't wait. It shouldn't be talking to you at all. And right now, Don's has a complete garage door tune-up for less than $30, which can help you avoid a costly repair down the road. If you're thinking about completely replacing your garage door, they're offering $500 off a new insulated door plus 0 payments for 12 months. You know, summer's busy enough without worrying about whether or not the garage door is going to open properly between vacations, weekend trips, and everything else going on. The last thing that you need is to hit that button one morning and have nothing happen. This is why I highly recommend using Don's Garage Doors. Go with the tune-up. It's just $29.95, so again, less than $30. Help prevent a much bigger repair later on, and make sure that you go with Don's Garage Doors if you want to go with a completely new garage door. They can do different styles. They can make sure that if you want certain technology like having the camera on the keypad like I have, they can install all of that for you. DonsGarageDoors.com. You can book today or give them a call at 866-4-DONS-DOOR.
.101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. Big news of the day. The Cardinals are in in agreement with standout rookie JJ Wetherholt to an 8-year, $112.5 million extension. We have talked about that today. If you have missed anything from today's show, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page. You'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Cardinals take on the Braves tonight with Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Chris Sale. First pitch is at 7:15. Part 2 of our Sports Six-Pack coming up next. We'll get your questions into the Air Comfort Service text line 314-399-9646. We'll answer those questions next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center Update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack is right now. 314-399-9646 at the Air Comfort Service text line. Marsh, question 3, please.
Question number 3.
All right, from the 309, who is the best coach you have ever had in any sport you have played at any age?
For me, it was Kirby Wilson. Well, I had a lot of good coaches. Ron Turner, Jim Helms. But Kirby, when he got to Pittsburgh, I was there a year before he got there, but Kirby really explained pass pro in a way that made life so much more simpler. Gene Huey was a really good coach as well, but Kirby, like I said, did a fantastic job he taught us the game as though we were the quarterback, in understanding like where the blitz was coming from, how to read it, understanding where the potential danger was coming from so you could get there faster. Like the main thing with protecting your quarterback in pass pro is getting to the linebacker or DB, or if you got to block a defensive lineman in the rare scenarios, as quickly as possible. Closing the distance, because you don't want some of those guys running downhill on you, especially if it's a DN. Guys are usually bigger than you. So closing that distance, but the only way you can get there fast enough is to have like the tail on what is actually happening on the defensive side in terms of where the blitz is potentially coming from. So he did a fantastic job of breaking that down for us and making life easier for us as pass protectors.
Yeah, had a couple of good coaches for sure in the NHL, but I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Glenn Murkowski, for me, playing junior hockey, I told you guys not too long ago, he's the guy that taught me how to play defense as a defenseman. He taught me how to play defensive zone, how to close gaps out on guys, all this stuff. Because he said, one day, if you're going to play in the NHL, you're going to need to be able to do this stuff. You can't just be like one-dimensional. And little did I know that the one dimension that I had would be one dimension that I don't use in the NHL, and that all the tools that he helped me build are the tools that kept me in the league for as long as I was.
Yeah.
Him and Jimmy Roberts. I love Jimmy Roberts. Total old school coach. Everything he did had a purpose. He's not going to blow you away with X's and O's and things like that, but everything he did, there was a twisted, reason for it. Things that he said, things that he made you practice, crazy stuff that you'd have to do, and you'd be like, what is this? This has nothing to do with hockey. Mm-hmm. And then you'd see later on, be like, years later, clicks. So Jimmy Roberts was also one of my favorite human beings ever. So.
Nice. I'm going to shout out to my dad. My dad coached football, my football teams and baseball teams growing up, and he didn't really know the X's and O's of the games, kind of looking back at it, but he had a way of keeping things simplified, and he was always positive, and he always just wanted he just wanted us to play. He'd pay for certain kids to be in the league if they're we lived in an area that was kind of rough, and he paid for a couple of kids every year to make sure that they had an opportunity to play football. And again, he kind of kept things simple. In fact, there was a all-star game that the league put on each year, and we'd combine teams. And I remember one year it'd be the first place team would play like with the fourth place team, and then the second place team would play the third, and it's just the 4 teams. And whoever the fourth place coach was like running the practice, and we didn't know. Like he's like, all right, why don't you run through the B gap? And we were like, what's that?
What does that mean?
And I remember distinctly the coach was like, you guys don't know like the gaps and where you run and the routes. We didn't know routes. Whenever he goes, how are you guys this good? And my dad was just like, run right, run left, throw here. But he was really good at kind of recruiting kids that he knew could play and keeping it positive and keeping it very simple.
Yeah.
And we won. So
kids youth sports, if kids are having fun and you're building up their confidence, more often than not, the results will be favorable.
Yeah. And that's how it was for us. So we did pretty good.
Question number 4.
From the 636, what would your 23-year-old self do if you were the one who signed a $112 million contract today?
Do I have the same knowledge now that I can go back and be 23?
Nope, you're just 23.
Oh, God.
23-year-old Jamie
I know what
Rivers.
23-year-old Jamie Rivers did with a lot less money. So I have to work 5 jobs now. Yeah, I would have done something stupid for sure. Like, not all of it, but like, and when I say something stupid, I would have overbought something. I'd probably have a big, huge house at Lake of the Ozarks, one here, and then like one in like Florida or something. Like something that it's not necessary, but I probably would have done something like that because, like, and Anthony, like, we grew up like poor, so like nobody in the Rivers house or the Rivers family knew what to do with the money.
Yeah.
And so I remember when I signed my contract, which was not $112 million, I had no guidance. My dad was like, well, you got to buy real estate. Buy real estate. What does that mean? I don't know. Buy houses. Okay, so I bought houses. I wasn't smart.
Yeah.
Should have bought land.
Not making it anymore.
Not making it anymore. So, yeah, 23-year-old, I'd like to think somebody would maybe help me out a little bit. If the veteran player or somebody in the organization says, hey, man, you get $112 million coming your way, let's go have a coffee. I don't want a penny of your money.
Maybe
coffee.
Maybe somebody would have.
Maybe.
If you were to see that contract, maybe a veteran player would have took you aside.
But even with that, there's a level of, not I want to say distrust, but there's a level of being leery of what people are offering you, and I put that in air quotes, like whether it's information or the best deal that you can invest in. Like, there's a level of fear when it comes to, are you really trying to help me, or are you trying to help yourself? Is this going to be fruitful for me in the long run, or am I, this is like some harebrained idea, wild-eyed theme that you put together that is going to help you, but maybe fall apart in the long run, and now I'm out of $15 million. Right. Like, those things are also a concern. So, I mean, if you now at 45, I would know, okay, I would invest in this, and this. I would probably do buy some properties and have a company to manage that, whether I'm buying them and flipping them or buying them and renting them out, whatever it is. But I would invest, I would put a huge chunk into something that I knew was going to be safe and secure for the next 20, 30, 40 years.
So the one thing that I've learned over the years, and you have to learn it. Like, you have to go through life. You have to have mistakes. You have to fall down. You have to get up. But the one thing I've learned, especially I would say in the last 5, 6 years, is there's people around you that are successful, that have a lot of money, even like just middle class money, but they're successful business people. Go and talk to them with the expectation that they're not getting a dime of your money. Find a friend, that person that you know that's very successful, that wants $0 from you, but wants to help you out. And listen to that person. Listen to how they're spending their money, where they're investing it, what they're doing with their companies, what certain things you can look for to save money in the future. Like, all of these things. Find somebody who has done it and learn from them. It's just like anything in life. You don't know everything. And sometimes even if you know what they're talking about, maybe it's a different angle, a different approach, or even just reinforcing what you already know. But find the friend or the person that you know that wants nothing from you, but will offer you advice.
Yeah, well said. Find somebody who has figured it out in that area.
Yeah, they don't want your money.
To seek their out. Hey, can I pick your brain? Can I buy you a cup of coffee? Can I, buy you lunch? Just pick your brain.
100%.
That's good advice. All right, it's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Lineup's out, so we'll play the lineup game next on 101 ESPN. So before we get into the lineup game here. Just want to make mention that we do need a new Gauntlet contestant, preferably somebody who has not played before. Text in the word Gauntlet to 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. Again, if you've never played the Gauntlet before, you've always wanted to try it, text in now. We need a new Gauntlet contestant so we can play the Gauntlet in about 15 minutes or so. But going back to the lineup game, lineup is out. Let's dive into it. We got Cardinals, Braves tonight. Open up a new series, weekend series at Busch. It'll be Chris Sale versus Kyle Leahy. Of course, Chris Sale, a left-hander.
Ooh.
These are the lineups that typically trip us up.
Yeah.
Jamie, you want to start us today?
Well, I don't think JJ's playing today. There's a lot on his mind. He's probably not focused on baseball after signing that deal, so.
Makes sense.
Show us, JJ Wetherholt.
There it is.
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Show us Ivan Herrera.
What's your favorite position?
Designated hitter.
That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you.
What are you shaking your head about?
Because he should be catching.
Oh.
So Nelson Velasquez can hit.
Oh.
He probably will be today.
So
Probably will be today, Carey.
I said he should be. I hit another one. Go ahead, Anthony.
jaywalk here with the left-hander on them. All right. Show us Jordan Walker.
That one touched the ground. That one.
Oh, we're shorted. Uh-oh. Toggled.
Little button popped up on the computer.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Yeah. What's going on there? I'm just fixing something that's been bugging me.
Wait a minute. What have we here?
I think this could be Velasquez here.
I agree.
Do it.
You don't. Yeah, Carey, I think you should do it.
Nelson Velasquez.
Man, I'm glad I called that
Me too.
guy.
Welcome back to the show.
Okay. All right, now Jamie.
Yeah.
Just Burley?
I would say Burley. That's the route.
Burley
I
had a
would go.
hell of a game the last game against a lefty.
Yes, he did.
Show us Alec Burleson.
He's not some magic star.
What? You're insane. He's a huge star at this specific sliver of time.
You know this.
Show us Mason Wynn.
Shortstop. That's right. Now and forever. Forever and ever. Shortstop.
We aren't in the top 10.
Wait.
He's the best in the business.
Best arm in baseball.
Okay.
Now where do we go? You all want for me and so bad.
He's so mad at him.
Man, I'm not mad.
He's so mad at him.
I'm not mad. Do I look mad?
Yeah, a little bit.
Or maybe a little bit.
You're kind of disgusted. I don't know if you're
damn
mad.
texters have been pissing me off.
What's going on?
Carey's been
Can we
angry
pause?
typing
Can we
for a
pause for a second? We got plenty of time
There's
here.
been complaints about
What's going on?
Oli as he stinks as a manager. I'm like, I'm sorry. He had a terrible team the last 3 years. It's kind of hard to win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody would have won with that team.
Does anybody know how he manages like inside the clubhouse?
I don't know if they've ever been in the clubhouse, nor have I. So I don't know.
No.
You know, they were like, "Well, you barely won in 2022." Yeah, I said, "Yeah."
The team wasn't that great.
That team wasn't great either, but
Still
they
won
had
the
a couple of
division.
They had an MVP candidate. They had one MVP candidate, one MVP winner. Still won the division, made it to the playoffs. I don't know, man.
Does everybody remember
you
that?
put Ryan, you didn't win the game. I don't know. The pitcher maybe should have told him that his hand was hurt. I said, you know what? Ollie should have spent the night in Ryan Helsley's basement, rode to the game with him to see how he changed gears to make sure his hand was working okay. But since he didn't do that, clearly Ollie is at fault. You got to sleep in somebody's basement to really gain and gather and really understand where they are in their preparation for a big game.
Carey doesn't mean go sleep in a stranger's basement.
Now, if you're getting ready for the 2022 playoffs, Major League Baseball, you better sleep in that damn basement.
Just some people don't take it literally, and
No. That's what coaches do.
If you're a manager or a coach.
Yeah, but you gotta be the coach.
Good coaches.
I said strangers.
Good managers sleep in their best player's basement so that they can know whether or not that player. Well, what time did you go to bed?
Joe Torre famously slept on a pull-out couch.
There you go.
With Mariano Rivera's.
You never know. You got to be there.
Yeah.
If you're not there, you're not prepared.
Does everybody remember the one year that Mike Schultz was here and made the playoffs that they had to win like 64 games in a row just to qualify?
He slept in every player's basement throughout.
Did he?
Yep,
Okay.
throughout that entire win streak.
God's
to make sure
gift
that
to managing
those
Mike
guys
Schilt.
Well, he had a
were
book.
prepared.
He had the book.
They had to win. What was the number? What was the official number on that?
17.
17 was the number.
How many? Probably 17 starters each night.
That makes sense. Anyways, so
Sleeping on basement pull-out beds, day couches, day beds. You know what I mean?
I'd like to think they had like a guest room or something.
Probably.
Nah, they don't work that way.
It doesn't work that
you got to be in the basement.
You're right there.
Under everybody walking around. That way you can hear the footsteps. It's 10 o'clock. Why are we still walking around, fellas?
Again, I would like to think that
Bedtime.
these players have like a guest room or something.
But
in the
what
basement.
Carey's saying is that you need to actually hear what's going on.
You don't get the
understand
best
the footprint.
Yeah, you don't get the guest room.
No, I
you,
got
you get it has to be uncomfortable. It has to be miserable.
You're
They
more
got a
on
baby
like,
monitor in there too.
You got to be
Probably.
miserable.
You're more like on night watch than in a cushy guest.
You're not. You're not chilling. This is not for play.
Yeah, like if that player
we're about
gets
business.
up and opens up the fridge door, when he closes, you're standing there wondering, why are you up?
Why are you awake at midnight, sir?
Huh.
Nah.
Yeah, one of those. All right. So who's hitting seventh then?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Go with the Ferminator, man.
Show us Jose Fermin.
Hello, local utility.
I do think Herrera's catching today.
This is Blaze Jordan, man.
I'm good with that.
Well, where's Fermin playing?
Fermin is playing in the outfield because Nathan Church or Lars Newbar is playing center field. That'd be my guess.
Well, Newbar. So do you think Newt is this far?
Well, he batted ninth. Didn't he bat ninth the other day?
Not too long ago.
Oh, that's right. The one that you guys packed up.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding us.
Appreciate you.
That's how I remembered it. That's how I remembered it.
Thank you. Show us Blaze Jordan.
It was Johnny
You guys
Hopkins
got tripped up on it.
and Sloan
It's a
Kettering.
real tough day for
And
you
they were
guys.
blazing
I would've been
it every day.
Now,
wouldn't
you
say
guys
that.
pick between Lars and Nathaniel.
Well, didn't Church? No, that was 2 games ago.
So
Fermin is probably in left field. I think. Well, you know what? Maybe Herrera
we
isn't
would-
catching. You might need a catcher here.
why would you go that route?
Why would I go what route?
Maybe
Fermin would be in center field and Velasquez would be in left field.
Oh God.
And this might be a catcher. This might be Pedro Pajes catching.
So the outfield would be Velasquez in left,
In center,
Fermin
yeah.
in
In
center.
center. Yep.
And Walker in right.
Yep. They've done it before.
They can't do that. Not tonight. They're going to actually try to win this game.
Okay, then it's Lars or Nathan.
I think it's, yes. I don't think this is a catcher here.
I'm so disgusted. I'm kind of intrigued by what CD just said.
Herrera has flip-flopped who he catches now.
Marsh also has a smirk on his face. If we're playing poker, I think Marsh just had his tell.
So it is a catcher.
Yeah.
It would have to be Paez. Am I putting that guy at catcher?
When
with all
CD
this other crap in the outfield?
When CD just broke that down, Marsh smirked. I gotta play Marsh here. We're
He
playing
also
poker.
might be smirking because he's laughing at how dumb Carey's idea is.
Show us Pedro Pajes.
He did just put the manager in some guy's basement.
Now, you see what I did there, kid? I didn't even try to go for that ball. Most coaches will tell you, drop down, try to block the ball, but that's dumb. This position is called catcher. It ain't called drop and block the ball like a...
We're just on a 180. Holy smokes.
That was the outfield when...
Spent 5 minutes defending him. Now I'm firing him.
Yeah.
The night that I said that the Cardinals would sweep the Royals,
Yeah.
this was the outfield.
Oh, when they got that breaks beat off of them
Yeah.
the first game?
Was that when?
They're playing the Braves.
Was that one of the games that Jack Caglione had like 9 home runs?
Well, the whole team did pretty well.
I
That's
thought he was
when
using an
Matthew
illegal
Liberatore went 1 2/3 or whatever it was.
All right, Marsh, just run
This is terrible.
Great.
All right, leading off, second baseman JJ Wetherholt, batting second DH. Ivan Herrera, batting third in right field. Jordan Walker, your cleanup hitter in left field. Nelson Velasquez, batting fifth and playing first base. Alec Burleson, batting sixth. The shortstop Mason Wynn, batting seventh in center field. Jose Fermin, batting eighth and playing third base. Blaze Jordan, and batting ninth and catching Pedro Pajes.
That's some throwaway game up in Rochester, you know?
Go foul, go foul!
Guys are playing like some
What I just
Rochester.
home run.
You know what I find funny?
What's that?
You guys are so ticked off about this lineup game. But an hour ago, you were saying, we're in a rebuild. Have patience.
I ain't
This is
ticked
what
off.
you get.
Well, it doesn't mean you get all sauced up and then put the lineup together.
Those other players are available. They're just not in the lineup.
Here's the thing, fellas.
That's the problem.
Here's the thing. Now, in fairness and
here's Mr. Not Too High, Not Too Low.
No. Listen, hear me out here. What is the one thing that we have said often that this team has to do to win games?
Pitch?
Score
No.
Score runs?
Because they can't
Pitch.
So what do?
You take a day off.
No. You put your best guys to hit.
So you have
left-handed
Paez
pitching.
in there? What's he hitting?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you,
ball doesn't even
under
hit
that, like
He's batting ninth. It is a throwaway position.
Oh,
Throwaway
that's
spot
not
in the lineup.
true.
Most
It's not
times.
true. Carey, it's
All right.
disgusting.
Marsh.
You bat ninth? Did you bat ninth?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because I was good.
All right.
Marsh.
Yeah, Anthony, you took the lead.
Yes, I did.
You proud of yourself?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Who do you want?
You and Jordan Walker.
Nelson Velasquez.
You piece of garbage.
You left him for me. Give me JJ Wetherholt.
Oh, yeah, Marshy. You know what, guys? Give me the next guy to sign an extension. Jordan Walker.
Oh, they're going to say Fermin.
No. That was a straight face.
This is terrible. You know what? Give me Pedro Paez.
Oh, my God.
Show you what a 9-hole hitter can do.
It's not bad.
What the hell with it?
It's not a bad.
Every now and then, he'll
bad
poke
play.
one over the wall.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah. All right. That is your lineup game and home run derby. We got the gauntlet next.
4 warriors, 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
.403, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Time for the Gauntlet. We've got a new Gauntlet contestant. It's Jim. What's up, Jim?
Hey, what's up?
Everything's good. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks for playing. Would you like to take on Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, or me in the Gauntlet?
Let me take on Rivers.
All right, Jamie Rivers.
All right, Jim. Good luck, man.
Hey, by the way, Riv, I followed your career.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I did.
I appreciate that very much.
Yes, I did.
All right, my brother.
Even after you left the Blues.
Well, there's quite a few stops along the way. Kept you busy, Jim.
That's all right. A fan's a fan.
Ah, that's awesome, man. Well, good luck today, brother.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
All right, so Jamie's going to make his way into the cone of silence. Jim, go ahead and tell Marsh to spin that wheel.
Go ahead and spin that wheel, Marsh.
All right, Jim. What category are you hoping for?
Anything but random.
Anything but random. Let's see if the wheel is ticked off today. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's random.
It's random?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jim.
That's all right. Well, I'm probably not going to do too well.
Hey, you never know. It could be in your wheelhouse, and you don't even know. These questions could be right there for you.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to get 4 random questions. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions become worth 1 point. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, question 1. With an officially recognized height of 8,848.86 meters tall, what mountain is the world's tallest above sea level, which is located in the Himalayas?
Mount McKinley.
Final answer?
Hold on. Give me the options, man. I kind of went quick on that.
Okay. Mount K2, Mount Everest, or Mount Makalu?
Ooh. I guess I'll go with Mount Everest. Final answer.
Question number 2. The Disneyland Resort is celebrating 70 magical years. What was the first Disney feature-length animated film? Ooh, that was hard for me to say.
Nailed it.
Ugh. I have no clue. Options, please.
Is it Bambi, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or Fantasia?
I'll go with Bambi.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That wimpy deer. Question number 3. This video game was first released in November of 2011 and has grown to become the best-selling video game of all time, with over 350 million copies sold worldwide across multiple platforms. Name this video game.
Well, I know a few video games, but I'm not a gamer, so I'm going to need the options again.
Your options are Wii Sports, Minecraft, or Grand Theft Auto.
I'll go with Minecraft. Final answer.
All right, final question, Jim. This famous actor is known for playing Wolverine in the X-Men series. Name that actor.
Hugh Jackman.
Right.
Final answer.
All right, let's bring back Jamie from the Cone of Silence. Jim, how you feeling?
I'm doing well, man. Hey, I've been listening I'm a listener going back all the way when Carricker started it in the afternoon. I don't know if he was the first group.
He was, yeah.
But I've been listening since then. I get off at 3, and I listen to you when I get on the way home, and I listen to you when I come home.
Man, Jim, we appreciate you.
This is the first time you've been in the Gauntlet?
Yeah, because usually I always think I'll never get in, you know.
You got in, Jim.
Wow.
Yeah, I texted a couple minutes early before you even said anything. So.
That's smart. You played it well. All right, so Jamie's back from the Cone of Silence.
Hang on.
Okay.
Jim, do I know you?
No, not at all.
Okay. You sound like another Jim that I know very well. And I was like, I just was curious. That's all.
No.
Okay,
no,
brother.
I think I don't know you. If I knew you, I know you.
Yeah.
You know,
I hear you, brother.
cool, man.
There you go.
It's great.
Right.
Yeah, I like that line.
Jamie got random today.
Oh, great. Okay.
Pack a lunch.
All right, question 1. With an officially recognized height of 8,848.86 meters tall, what mountain is the world's tallest above sea level, which is located in the Himalayas?
I believe it's Mount Everest. Final answer.
Question number 2. The Disneyland Resort is celebrating 70 magical years. What is the first Disney feature-length animated film?
Okay. So the short feature was Mickey Mouse on a boat, I think, was driving a boat. But that's not the film. It was Snow White, I believe. Final answer.
Question number 3. This video game was first released in November of 2011 and has grown to become the best-selling video game of all time with over 350 million copies sold worldwide across multiple platforms. Name this video game.
The old Sam Darnold Minecraft head. Minecraft, final answer.
All right, Jamie. This famous actor is known for playing Wolverine in the X-Men series. Name that actor.
Hugh Jackman, final answer.
Okay. All right, guys. Random. Jim versus Jamie. Here we go. With an officially recognized height of 8,848.86 meters tall, what mountain is the world's tallest above sea level, which is located in the Himalayas? Jim said Everest. Jamie said Everest. Correct answer is
Mount Everest.
But Jamie didn't need the options. Jamie up 2-1 over Jim. This video game was first released in November of 2011 and has grown to become the best-selling video game of all time with over 350 million copies sold worldwide across multiple platforms. Name this video game. Jim went with Minecraft. Jamie went with Sam Minecraft Head Darnold. Correct answer is...
It is Minecraft.
It is Minecraft. Jamie didn't need the options on that one either, so Jamie now up 4-2. This famous actor is known for playing Wolverine in the X-Men series. Name that actor. You both said Hugh Jackman. Correct answer is...
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Both of you did not need the options.
Wow.
So nice job,
man.
Jamie and Jim.
Yep. Good game.
Could come down to this, gentlemen. The Disneyland Resort is celebrating 70 magical years of taking a bunch of money from people. What is it? What was the first Disney feature-length animated film? Jim went with Bambi. Jamie went with Snow White. Correct answer is...
It is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
So neither of you got that one. Jim...
You have chosen poorly.
You lose.
Just kidding. Jamie got you 8-4 today, Jim. We talked about, hey, maybe it's in your wheelhouse. Apparently it was in Jamie's wheelhouse because he got the snowman today.
Obviously.
Man.
Yeah, obviously he did well. Hey, I'll try again some other time. But
Please do.
Keep rocking, man, because I enjoy listening to sports and hear you guys talk, man.
Hey, Jim, we appreciate you.
Thank you, Jim.
Right,
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one, buddy.
All right.
You too. Take care, man.
Take care,
Bye.
Jim. Man, I like Jim a lot. I feel like I want to have a beer with Jim. Mm-hmm. I feel like Jim's got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like
he's life knowledge.
Be fun to have a beer with.
Yeah, no doubt.
Seems like somebody Marshy should have beaten.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Jim, by the way, did answer 3 of the 4 correct. Just needed the options on a couple of those. But he did very well. But Jamie, boy, nobody's beating you today. Snowman.
Those are good random questions for me today.
Yeah, they were good. They were right in your like I said, they're right in your wheelhouse.
That played the hell out of Minecraft.
Yeah,
that was an easy one. Snow White was a little more difficult. I was worried there was going to be that Mickey Mouse. What is that?
Yeah, where he's on the boat and he's like whistling.
Yeah. I was like, that's not really a movie.
Right.
So, no, anyways.
Nice job there, kid. Nice job. Random. No match for Jamie Barry Rivers today. All right. It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Ryan Russillo had a comment about casual soccer guy, maybe getting it wrong. We'll hear from him next on 101 ESPN. It's a Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. Ryan Russillo, who does a really good job. He's got the Ryan Russillo Show. Is he still on The Ringer? Is he still associated with The Ringer? Marsh?
I think he's a part of Barstool now,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he flipped?
So, used to be on ESPN. then I believe he went over to the Ringer, and maybe he's with Barstool now. Either way, it's the Ryan Russillo show. I always enjoyed him. I thought he's got really good takes. Somebody that is on top of NFL and NBA. Marsh?
Yeah, so he is with Barstool, and his show, because Barstool is now on Netflix, so his show is on Netflix as well. So yeah, you can watch it there if you, of course, have Netflix.
So we have this thing in the office before the show. If somebody comes up with an idea and it sparks interest, Jamie usually, and we all do it, but Jamie, it's Jamie's invention. He goes, save it. So Marsh found this audio from Ryan Russillo on the casual soccer guy, and we haven't heard it yet. So here's Ryan Russillo. Again, we haven't heard this yet, but this is Ryan Russillo on the quote-unquote casual soccer guy.
If I were a soccer guy and everybody's doing this 4-year drive-by telling me what's wrong with my sport, I would lose my mind. Can you imagine listening to me do a podcast where basketball only mattered for a handful of games once every 4 years, and then I got some guy from Good Morning America telling me what's wrong with my sport when he hasn't talked about it for 4 years? That would suck, soccer guy. So I feel you, because we are simple. I'm coming to this conclusion more and more every single day. You lose in the round of 16. You can't be any better than any of the teams that also lost in the round of 16. So it's like, oh, here we go again. Same old, same old. And it's not the same. It looked different. It looked different to me. Like, oh, wait, we have guys that can make plays. We have guys that can, like, win one-on-ones. We have guys that, like, multiple guys that can score as opposed to playing defense and just hoping that your goalkeeper's better than everybody else. So I thought that there was real improvement. And I know I just think it's way too simple to go, well, round of 16, same old, this sucks. See you in 4 years. We never do anything. Maybe it's American arrogance. Maybe it's because we look so good in the group stage that we got our hopes up, which is totally fine. It's totally fine to also be disappointed. I refuse to believe that this thing is just the same based on the way this team played, despite being eliminated as much as the Belgium game sucked.
I think he brings up a really good point about the quote-unquote casual soccer guy, and I'll put myself in that category because I started watching soccer, and all of a sudden it's like we're going to share all our opinions when you haven't been paying attention. So Ryan Russillo nailed that. Absolutely, 100%. It is the drive-by. It's no different than somebody who doesn't really watch football, hockey, baseball, basketball coming by and say, here's what's wrong with your sport. Do you watch it? Well, I haven't watched it in a while, and here's what. When was the last time you watched it? Well, never. And you got an opinion on it. So Ryan Russillo's right. I'll put myself in that category. A bit of a hypocrite. I'm a bit of a hypocrite.
The part where I will disagree with that is you don't have to watch something often. Like, I don't have to watch soccer every single day to know when effort is being applied.
Sure.
Or when you're just being outclassed by a team that is better than you. Mm-hmm. And I think both of those things apply for the U.S. in that last game. Like, I won't say that they didn't have effort, because I hate to put that on a player and say you didn't work harder, but they got outworked, though. You got outworked. Yeah. I don't have to watch soccer every day. I don't have to watch basketball or baseball or football every day to know that a team got outworked.
Sure.
Like that's noticeable. And that's noticeable to the novice fan. So for me, it's not about coming in and telling you how great or how terrible your sport is. I'm talking specifically about one match that I watched, one specific match that I watched over last week. It wasn't over the weekend, but what I watched last week or this week, and I can tell you that was not good enough. And there's a long way, in my opinion, for this team to go to be able to compete with the teams that are still playing. Mm-hmm. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that opinion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand that soccer fans go, hey, you're talking about soccer. Okay, well, Jamie says it all the time. You want us to talk about it or not? Mm-hmm. Like, you can complain because what we're saying you don't like it, but that doesn't mean that it's wrong. Right. And when you watch that game, there was a lot of people excited to watch that game, and there were a lot of people that were turned off after watching that game.
Or at halftime.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
The third goal.
Genuine question. Mm-hmm. We have talked many times about changing like the offside rule and the whole red card thing and VAR. At the end of the day, are we trying to change something that we don't even care about?
Oh, I care about offside. I care about that.
I'm talking about the game of soccer. If you went the rest of your life,
but if I'm wanting to change something, I would say that defaults me to caring.
Okay, nailed it. Because I think we did care. Now it might have been for a short period of time, but that's the first time I watched a complete match. I watched all the matches, start to finish. Even that crap show on Monday night, I watched from start to finish. I was invested.
What I'm saying is, if you had those changes that you wanted, those rule changes, and they were implemented across the entire world, would that make you wake up at 6 a.m. to watch an EPL game?
Yeah, you know what?
Probably not.
Probably not 6 a.m., but would I casually watch soccer more because there's going to be more goals and more opportunity for the offside? Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's the key.
Absolutely.
It would provide more scoring. Yeah. The sport, I'm sorry. Again, I'm being a hypocrite. Somebody comes in and says, "You know what's wrong about football?" I get a little testy, right? So I apologize. I'll apologize to you, soccer fan, right now. The soccer elitist. I'm sorry for what I'm going to say. The sport does not have enough scoring. I'm not saying there's not beauty in the defensive struggle. I see it in football. Sometimes it's like, man, this 13-10 game is exciting, and somebody could say, this sucks. The 1-0 game in baseball. There's nothing here. Every once in a while, there's something incredible to watch about the defensive struggle, but not match after match after match. And you're taking off goals that have been scored because the defender just stepped,
or a hairline. Yeah, you're offside.
Let me just step in front of this guy. Offside, he's cheated.
I'll say this. The NHL.
There's no comeback at 2-0. They're like, okay, this is over.
The NHL.
Well, I mean, unless you're Belgium or Argentina.
Well, that's different. The Belgians know how to play, and Argentina does.
So we talk about change. So the NHL, which is the lowest viewed of the four major sports, well, in the mid to late 90s, there was a thing called the trap. And New Jersey Devils are the ones that kind of perfected it. Every time they played the Devils, it was like low scoring. 1-0, 2-1. 2-1 again. Like it was awful to watch. So what did the NHL do? They said, we got a problem with our sport. Now, a lot of teams then started to play the trap because it was effective.
And that was with the two-line pass.
That was with the red line in there where you could not pass it from your end over the blue line, over the red line to the far blue line. It was called a two-line pass that came back face-off in your end.
Yikes.
So what they did is they eliminated...
They're terrible.
Let's just stop any sort of momentum on the
Correct.
ice.
So they eliminated the two-line pass. The red line now is no longer... The two-line pass no longer existed. What did it do? Opened up the game. Now you could have a guy standing at the far blue line. You could be behind your own net, and you could... fire a pass up to him, and you stretching out so the trap could no longer be implemented in a traditional way. Now, teams still do it in the neutral zone because you got the blue line acts now as like the red line. But what I'm saying is if hockey can change one small rule, then soccer, and hockey changed it to make the game more exciting and to open it up and to create more offense. Soccer should be able to do the same thing. Don't be such a purist, especially with the offside. I'm not saying the player can be fully behind the defending player, but just a piece of him has to be in that on the line. So his whole body could be ahead of the line, ahead of the player, but his foot is behind, and he's still onside.
Yeah.
It's going to create more excitement. Look at how many times we saw beautiful goals, crazy plays, offside.
Right.
Offside. They're celebrating. People are going nuts. They're crying. Offside.
Offsides.
What are we doing?
It kind of
People
reminds
are rowing out there, except for that one
Except
guy.
for that one guy.
We'll get into that later.
It kind of reminds me of CD. You're watching football, and you're waiting to celebrate to see if there's a flag.
Pass interference.
The NFL got so flag happy at one point that it was like, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna wait. No flags. Yeah, it's delayed excitement.
Right.
That's what I feel like soccer has become, where you're waiting and like, wait, was that a goal? Was that a legit goal?
So,
Eliminate the offsides.
For me, that's the
Or
part
change it.
where Ryan Russillo was talking about soccer guy being pissed off at us for talking about his sport.
No, and I get it. I do.
Like, I think what we just did is literally why soccer guy is pissed off at us.
I get it. I apologize.
Sometimes fresh eyeballs on a product, like even when this is why they have focus groups.
Correct.
You introduce a product to somebody who's never seen it before, they find the fault in it. They don't have to have used the product for 10 years.
I'm not going to say what needs to be changed with soccer because I mean, to me there's
you care more, Carey.
I don't care at all. To me, that's just their sport. That's how they run it. That's like some people might watch the NBA and say, "So, well, they need to get rid of that hack-a-shack rule. They need to remove that. That's boring to watch." Where they foul a guy and send him to the line to shorten the game and lengthen the game and make sure that he's shooting free throws because we don't want to have to deal with possessions. He's going to go down there and miss. Like, there are people that I'm sure watch basketball and say, that's terrible.
The last 2 minutes can be painful.
Well, you can't do it in the last 2 minutes, but before that 2 minute rule, before they get to the 2 minute marker, you can. So there are people that will watch that. But that was implemented because Shaq couldn't shoot free throws, and that was the only damn way you had a chance of beating the Los Angeles Lakers was to foul him and send him to the line and give yourself a chance. Because if you go possession for possession, he's going to get the ball, he's going to dunk it on your face, and now you got 2 points scored on you, and now you got to try to go score on the other end. Mm-hmm. So there are certain aspects of every game that people watch, and it's not appealing to people that may not watch that sport every single day.
Sure.
So offsides, no offsides, however you want to play it, that's fine for me. Whatever.
And I don't want to hear you complain about low-scoring games anymore.
I don't complain about it.
You heard me say that, right?
I did.
I actually said it was thrilling to watch soccer.
No, he did.
It was thrilling.
I didn't say he didn't.
A 2-1 game.
You can't complain moving forward.
Was thrilling because the anticipation of a goal, about. I mean, Jamie,
that is a big part of the game.
The anticipation of getting in there is unlike.
Glorious.
I mean, and then you score. You go crazy. It's like a release of energy.
But in between that, it's a lot of guys flopping. It's a lot of guys that
the flopping's brutal.
Hand to God, I thought a couple of those players died. I did. I go that dead, and I looked at my kids. I go, look, this poor guy. He's sick. He's dead. Somebody shot him.
I'd like to see a yellow card for flopping.
I wouldn't mind that.
They go. The other team can call the VAR, and you go and you come out and you go. You know what? You're lying. Yellow card.
Yeah.
Do it again. You're gone.
I like that, Jamie. You should be in charge.
Thank you. FIFA, call me.
Yeah, I'd watch.
I don't know.
Change a lot of things.
You don't want to.
You know what Jamie.
We did get a text. Got a text from 314. Problem is, only Americans want these changes. Everyone else is fine with the game.
We don't know that. We're
and
not
that's
in those
the problem,
countries.
I think, with soccer.
That's a lie. We have at least one Canadian who wants the change.
A Bosnian. I think we can get him on our side.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
And we don't know. We're not in those countries. They might be pissing and moaning just as much as we are.
Mm-hmm. Yep. One guy completely refuses to row because of the offsides.
I don't think that's why he's not rowing.
We don't know if it's not.
I don't know that's why he's not. He's just pissed off at the whole rowing action.
With rows?
Yeah, he's pissed off with rows. Yeah, he's pissed with the oars in the background.
I hate the rowing. Got my own oars, though.
Got my own oars.
We got to talk about that.
That's how I know about rowing.
All right, we'll do a quick Cardinals-Braves entrance survey next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals, JJ Wetherholt, 8 years, $112.5 million extension. So JJ Wetherholt will be a Cardinal for a very long time. He will also lead off tonight as the Cardinals take on the Braves. Kyle Leahy on the mound tonight for the Redbirds. Chris Sale on the other end for the Braves. 7:15 first pitch. We're going to dive into this series next right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
We got our daily drop coming up in about, 45 minutes or so. So get those JJ Wetherholt Scully Heating Company mic drops fired in to the 101 app powered by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Again, we're doing our daily drop. It's our mic drop feature in which you can send in some thoughts or questions or comments about JJ Wetherholt receiving a contract extension earlier today. 8 years, $112.5 million for the Cardinals. Bless you, Gary.
Nothing to sneeze at all.
Yeah, no. It's
good
money. Not at all. Yeah,
so nothing to turn your nose up to.
Yeah.
Daily mic drop coming up in a little bit. Cardinals open a new series with the Braves at Busch Stadium. Rough one against Milwaukee, but hopefully they can get back on track. They dropped 4 or 5.
Oh, okay,
yeah. Yep, they lost more than they won, Jamie. Which pitcher needs to step up the most in this series? You got Kyle Leahy on the bump tonight. We will also see Matthew Liberatore. Whoa, Jamie, you all right?
Sorry, I had a visceral reaction.
You okay, buddy?
That made him, he almost coughed up.
Remember Carlos Martinez?
Yeah,
remember what he did to me?
Yep, you had a
I just
visceral reaction.
You didn't like Carlos Martinez?
Toward the end.
Yeah, come on, man. With the
toward
blue
the end,
hair?
I would have a physical reaction.
Every time he pitched?
And every time I heard his name.
What's wrong with that guy?
Well, how much time do you have?
He did his best.
Did he?
No,
I don't think he did his best. That's the problem.
I
think he was really talented.
He did do his best, and that's the problem.
No, I don't think he was able to do his best.
Nah, sometimes the best you got is what you give. And that may not be good enough.
Anyways, Kyle Leahy, Matthew, I hear you, but...
Say the name again.
Kyle Leahy. Dustin May goes on Sunday.
Okay. Who's going between those two guys?
Matthew Liberatore. Who needs to step up the most? Which pitcher?
You just said it.
All right. Liberatore. I actually think it's Kyle Leahy. I think Kyle Leahy tonight's going to kind of set the tone. Just because the series.
We keep forgetting that he's pitched pretty well here recently.
He has. And he's going up against Chris Sale. And I know it's not a 1v1 situation, but he's got to pitch well. The bullpen looks fried right now.
You know who I do like?
I like the performance mostly.
I love Graceffo. I'm beginning to love his repertoire. He threw a pitch so filthy last night. I forget who it was. I mean, he was crossed up and it was inside. Started over the plate, moved inside. And, oh, God. Like, I enjoyed.
Buckled him.
Yeah, buckled him. You got a problem with me saying that?
No, just with you in general, quite honestly.
Today's Friday, brother. You got an hour and a half left of me. How about that? Wow. If Anthony would like to suspend me, he can make it an hour.
Anthony got no balls. You want to suspend us? That's what I heard about you.
Got no marbles.
No marbles.
The way I'm not. There's no issues with my huevos rancheros. You guys aren't going anywhere.
I tried.
I did too. He won't go for it. We didn't say the magic word. You got to find the magic word.
Oh,
for
I know
Anthony.
what the magic word is.
There's
one magic word. If you say it to an NHL referee, you're getting 10 minutes.
Yeah. You've shared that before.
Yep.
Is there
not the
actually
word,
two
but
words
the story.
together?
Yeah.
It's one big word.
I don't know what it is. You have to tell me later.
Is it rooster?
Rooster suction.
Okay.
Guaranteed 10-minute misconduct.
As soon as you say those words, those three words together, you're out of there.
You're gone.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's funny.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, I learned that about my second year.
Get out of here.
Marsh? I was. Could you make a case that Dustin May could be a name that we look at just in terms of innings pitched? Like his last 3 outings, he went 2 innings against Kansas City. Again, he took on the Braves, got a little comebacker to the leg, 2/3 of an inning, and then 4 2/3 in his last start. Now, he looked really good in his last start, but maybe you want some more innings out of him heading into the All-Star break?
Mm-hmm.
Can we be
Yes.
Can we be honest here?
No, I'd rather you lie to me.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you would. If we're being honest, right, the starting pitchers are not the most important. It's the bullpen.
Okay.
You understand what you're getting out of this. Now, you hope and pray that you don't have a bad inning like Matthew has had a few times, a lot of times. But it's the bullpen showing up and doing their job effectively. That is essentially what's going to make this this team good or bad. Do we disagree with that?
I mean, you can make the argument that the longer your starters go, the less you have to see your bullpen.
Yeah, we're not going to make that argument with this team. Let's not do it.
Well, maybe we should.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you're asking for something that's you have enough evidence that that's not going to happen.
What is the biggest storyline heading into the series?
The bullpen.
Okay. What questions do you have heading into the series?
The bullpen.
What's the question?
Can they rise above and get it done?
Can they be
Get
better?
it done.
Can they be better than what they are?
Yeah.
In this series.
Sure.
Okay.
He's disgusted with us, by the way.
I'm really not. I don't disagree. So I'm keeping the
Are
feet
you disgusted with us or the bullpen?
He's disgusted with the pitching staff as a whole.
What'd you call me?
Anthony.
I heard you guys the other day too.
We did.
It was.
It was.
Marsh said it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my bad.
He said it fast.
Marsh, your biggest questions heading into the series?
I think my biggest question is can you if you are one of those teams that if you're a fan and you want this team to be in the wild card hunt heading into the All-Star game.
What'd you see? He read something on there.
Would you guys listen to
He's
Marsh?
listening.
He's not listening.
Come on, man.
Marsh, go. Hey, Marsh, I'm listening. Go for it.
If you are a fan that wants the team to be competitive, even though they're going through a rebuild, the Marlins are playing good baseball, can you stay within that? Right now they're 3 games out. You don't want to be 6 games out or 5 games out. Can you stay like around 3? Maybe you gain some ground. That's my biggest question.
Win the series.
Can you win the series? Can you inchworm your way back into the wild card heading into the All-Star game?
There you go. All right. Braves, Cardinals this weekend at Busch Stadium. A lot of rain in the forecast. Hopefully they get most of these games in. All right. So Jamie heard a segment earlier today on Unsportsmanlike.
Our girl Michelle was not there today.
So Chris Canty and Evan Cohen where they were talking about 2 quarterback classes.
I almost drove off the road at one.
And then once Karen and I heard the audio, we almost decided to get in our cars and drive off the road.
Correct.
Yeah, so we'll get to that next on 101 ESPN.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore with FanDuel Super Sub. If your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute, so you are in it until the final whistle. All you have to do is visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. That's FanDuel.com/local to get started now with FanDuel Super Sub. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. If he's subbed out, your bet stays in. FanDuel.com/local to get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. Must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
absolutely think there's a world that exists at the end of 2026 where we are talking about Bo Nix potentially being the second best quarterback in the 2024 draft class. I think he's that good. He's that good. And these guys are that close.
Are you putting the 2024 draft over the 2020 draft right now?
Yes.
All right, so that was Chris Canty and Evan Cohen on Unsportsmanlike, and that was earlier today. And they were having the discussion about the 2020 quarterback class versus the 2024 quarterback class. And it's really fascinating. I mean, it's a good topic.
Yeah, so can I set the stage a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Because this is what kind of got me going. I was in the car, was going to ski with the alumni this morning with my nephew and blah, blah, blah. And I was listening to that. And the one guy, I don't know who it is, he picks
Chris Canty and Evan, I believe.
But I don't know which one was talking. And his whole reasoning behind it was that they've played in playoff games. And I thought of Carey Davis immediately. I mean, Carey Davis is going to lose it because it's a team that gets you to the, like, it's not just the quarterback. If you have the quarterback, you win Super Bowls. Like, I get it. But the whole basis, and then at one point, he says that Drake May is better than Joe Burrow. I'm like, what?
So the 2020 class, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, and then Tua Tagovailoa. That was the 2020 draft class. The 2024 draft class, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, and Bo Nix. So that's the conversation.
Sound fair.
One of the other pieces of audio that we'll play here, I think kind of works in with what Jamie just talked about. So that as the discussion rolled on, and this is where Carey and I kind of picked it up, listen to this, and again, it gets into kind of what Jamie just put out there.
Can we do it like a starting five, like in the NBA, where we compare point guard versus point guard? Let's do it this way. So if we rank the five, let's do the comparison. So you had Caleb 1. Who do you want to put 2, Drake or Jaden?
Let's put Drake May at number 2.
And then Jaden number 3 for you.
Yeah.
Nick's number 4. And then who do you want to put? I guess you have to put Penix over JJ McCarthy in this case?
Yes.
Unless there's somebody else not drafted in the first round I'm missing here, but let's put Penix.
I don't think so.
Okay, so Burrow, Tua, Herbert, Love, Hurts. Who do you want to put 1?
I mean, I have to put Hurts, right?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, who do you want to put? So 2 would be Burrow?
Yeah.
3, Love or Herbert?
I was going to say Love.
Okay,
Love.
Love.
Won a playoff game.
4, Herbert. And then 5 would be Tua. Okay, so
Yes.
Caleb or Hurts goes to Hurts, right?
Yes.
Drake or Burrow?
I mean, I would go with Drake, right?
So let's do it based on who you think is going to have the better career. You think Hurts over Caleb? So you think Drake's going to have a better career than Burrow?
I mean, listen, Drake May was all-pro last year. He was second team, but he was all-pro. Joe Burrow ain't never made an all-pro team. Never.
Wow. Jaden or Love, who has a better career?
Jaden.
Okay.
Because he's gone to the conference championship game. He's got more. Jaden Daniels has more playoff wins than Jordan Love.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
That just hit me like a ton of bricks. Wow. I know you're right, but wow. Okay, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, who ends up with a better career?
Bo Nix has more playoff wins than Justin Herbert.
Oh,
this is wild.
That's where the car almost left the road.
I listened, like, every time, like, listening to it again, I felt like sickness inside, like anger, and I think Chris Canty does a fantastic job. I know he knows his football. I know I think he does. I think he does a really good job. This is the worst thing I've heard in a long time. You put Drake May over Joe Burrow because of one singular all-pro team, and cool, I get it, but in no world is anyone in real life taking Drake May over Joe Burrow. They're just not. They are not the same.
How could you have right mind?
They are not the same.
I like the Patriots. How could you have right mind?
And for him, Chris Canty, for him to use the part of it where the teams have gone further, Joe Burrow his team went further than Drake May's team. They went to the Super Bowl. They lost on one final play when Aaron Donald
technically they
Well,
Drake may, yeah.
Okay, they both went to the Super Bowl.
314 says that's like saying Trent Dilfer was better than Dan Marino.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
He also lost me when he put Jordan Love over Justin Herbert, which I know that's what made Anthony almost fall over in his seat. That's a whole other issue. Bo Nix over Justin Herbert? Do we watch the same football games? Bo Nix's team is better. They have one of the most elite defenses in the entire world. The only one I would put above them would be the Houston Texans. Now, if C.J. Stroud made it to an AFC Championship game or a Super Bowl, are you saying that C.J. Stroud is better than those guys? Probably not. So Bo Nix better than and I'm not. And I'm not a huge Justin Herbert fan.
No, you're not.
I am I think Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback. I don't think he's part of a really good team that wins games at the most important times. But to put Bo Nix over Justin Herbert,
can we isolate one other thing? Can we isolate one other thing that he said? He put Jalen Hurts above Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that was another one.
What? I know he won a Super Bowl and he got to one. He also had an amazing team.
So, Jamie, to your point, I just did this with these two teams, okay? Again, because people are listening right now, right? And there's Eagles fans that are listening. Yeah, there's Eagles fans that are listening. They're probably being ticked off because it winds up becoming like they think we're putting down Jalen Hurts.
We're not.
Everybody talks about the wide receiver. Who did he have to throw to? Or he had X and so-and-so to throw to. And that becomes the discussion. But my man Carey here put together a big list of every Super Bowl winner.
Every Super Bowl team.
Yeah. And the number of Hall of Famers that they had. And without going, because I know you don't have the data right in front of you.
I think
what was your biggest takeaway?
Each one of them had a defensive Hall of Famer.
Bingo.
Like, it may have been one or two teams.
At least one.
At least one.
Yes.
Not the offensive Hall of Famer didn't matter. The quarterback Hall of Famer didn't matter. At least one defensive Hall of Famer on that team.
Yes.
From, I think, how far? I went back to the beginning, to the very first Super Bowl until like 2015, which is like 10 years ago.
Right.
2015, 2016.
At least one Hall of Fame defensive player. This is what we don't talk enough about when it comes to quarterbacks. Again, we like to go to the wide receiver. He had so-and-so to throw to. It should have been better. Since 2022, the Eagles have ranked defensively, since 2022, 5th, 30th, 2nd, 8th in defense, in total defense. So, for those scoring at home, 2 top 5 defenses, 3 top 10 defenses, and 1 bad outlier of 30th.
Who knows what happened that year?
That was 2023. We can do the autopsy later.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals, same time frame. 10th in 2022. Then 28th, 22nd, and 29th.
What year did they make it to the Super Bowl? Was that 22?
That was 2022.
So the top 10 defense allowed them to make it to the Super Bowl?
Let me make sure I had that right.
It wasn't 23.
I believe it was 2022 when they played the Rams. Bengals, Rams, Super Bowl. It was 22. So the year that they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Rams, they had a top 10 defense.
Right.
Oh.
That kind of matters.
You don't say. We don't talk enough about how many opportunities an offense has set up in great field position and all that because of the special teams and the defense. Rex Grossman made a Super Bowl. Rex Grossman made a Super Bowl. Why?
Yeah, he had an elite
because
defense.
Of Devin Hester and that unbelievable defense.
Brian Urlacher and those guys.
I'm not taking anything away from Hurts. I'm not. To Jamie's point, he has had a much better team. Now, we can get into how, the cap was spread out and all that.
Offensive line.
He's had a better offensive line.
Joe Burrow got
He's had a
they
better
tried to
team.
Kill him in Cincinnati.
Correct. He's had a better team. I don't know if you put Hurts in Cincinnati, they're having the same success.
Oh, I don't think
And that's nothing against Hurts. But I'm not from just a QB to QB, taking them off of their teams and giving them the same exact teams. Would you ever take Hurts over over Burrow.
Well, I know, and you plop Joe Burrow on those Philadelphia teams.
Good God.
Who knows what the hell they do there?
He's protected.
He's protected.
And he's got
a running
Devontae
game.
Smith
They'd break the game.
A.J. Brown to
Sorry,
throw
you
the
can no
ball to.
longer play. The
And
game is
Saquon.
broken.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So, I don't know.
Bacon Rat Wiener says, yeah, well, Mark Sanchez was 4-2 in the playoffs.
He was because of Rex Ryan's defense. And Sanchez played okay in the couple of games he played.
Oh, man.
To Carey's overall point, he's made this time and time again. The playoff success, Super Bowl success, it's a team thing. Now, do you have to have the quarterback? Yeah. But you don't necessarily have to have the elite quarterback if you've got everything else. I'm trying to think of a recent example of the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Darnold he didn't hurt you.
No.
That's all.
Didn't hurt you.
Have to hurt you.
Defense was great.
He had a good season.
Yeah.
He wasn't elite.
Drake May was sensational last year. Sensational. They played a last place schedule, and the Patriots stayed most. When they finally got to they were greased into the Super Bowl thanks to C.J. Stroud. Who started for Denver? Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah.
Thanks to C.J. Stroud, Jarrett Stidham, and what happened in the Super Bowl?
They got ran up out of there.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Not great.
I couldn't believe the audio on that. All right.
So, that was me this morning. First thing I heard in my car. Not good.
I'm glad you're here, Jamie, after hearing that.
Thank you.
All right. Biggest question of the day centers on Jordan Walker next on 101 ESPN.
time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy siding.
Time for the biggest question of the day here in the Fast Lane. 5:04, your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Marsh, what do we got for biggest question of the day?
Well, before we get to the biggest question of the day, we have some breaking news.
Wow.
Again?
What a day.
ESPN
What a day to be an American.
News alert.
Carey, would you like to break the news to everybody?
According to MLB, Ivan Herrera has been named to the NL All-Star team.
Nice.
Replacing Shohei Ohtani, who is dealing with
Clearly. Is
Cardinals
it DH?
Cardinals now have 4 All-Stars as players, and obviously Oli Marmol as a manager, coach.
Look at that.
Look at that, man.
Ivan.
So Ivan Herrera better than Shohei Ohtani. That's what this means. He's replacing him.
He's having a hell of a season.
He is.
He's better than Shohei.
No, I don't know if he's better than Shohei, but Shohei's hurt, so I find somebody.
Yeah.
Look at all this news,
Like
man.
no show.
Cardinals 3 All-Stars on the field, man. Proud of those guys.
Would not have picked that to start the season. I would have said, well, they'll have one because they kind of have to. They'll have somebody that's good enough to get there. I probably would have said, Mason Wynn, probably a safe bet. But now they've got 3 and Oli.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Good job.
All right. Good work.
Well, one of those All-Stars is Jordan Walker, and we know that JJ Wetherholt received an extension today. For those that don't know, maybe they're just now hopping in their car. They have not looked at their phone. They immediately get in their car. They turn us on because why wouldn't you do that? JJ Wetherholt signed to an 8-year contract extension through the 2034 season, $112.5 million. Now we turn our sights to Jordan Walker. What does a Jordan Walker contract look like?
Boys, what do you think? Carey, what do you think a Jordan Walker contract looks like?
10 years, $250 million.
10 years, $250 million?
big,
Holy
but-
smokes.
I don't know if you
million a
go
year.
10.
Why not?
I think you'd
All right,
match
8,
it.
250 million.
I'd say 8.
250 million.
That's a big number.
That's why I tried to give you 10. You wanted 8.
But sometimes 10's too much. 8's better. No, fits better under your
Interesting.
salary structure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Bill?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, you're right.
250 million.
I'm trying to do the math. That's what I'm trying to do here.
25 million a year if it's 10 years.
Yeah, I know, but unless I know
Probably about 30 million a year at
31.2. That's a lot. I think
that's why I said 25.
Yeah, I think that's an overpayment.
Let's see, what are right fielders making these days?
The guys
huh?
that are making the big money, though, have proven it over and over and over again. Now, for the Cardinals, it's going to have to sting a little bit right now.
Going to have to.
But it's going to have to sting a little bit for Jordan Walker on the back end of the deal. Don't you agree, Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Kyle, let's see, right fielders. Kyle Tucker's making $60 million a year.
He's not Kyle Tucker, though.
He's proven it.
Aaron Judge is making 40. George Springer is making 25. You telling me that Jordan Walker ain't better than that guy?
Well, we don't
Fernando
know.
Tatis?
Tell me, JC can't hit a curveball?
Hernandez? Yeah, exactly.
I think 8 years at like $20 million. I think that's a fair deal for both parties. I really do. I think it hurts the Cardinals right now a little bit, but on the back end, if he turns into all those guys you just talked about, then it stings on Jordan Walker's side. That's usually the signs of a good contract.
You
for
think
both
he's
sides.
you think he would go for that?
I don't know.
Because next year, what's he going to make in arbitration?
It ain't gonna be $20 million.
What is it going to be?
It's not that much, because he's Anthony. You know this stuff.
Yeah, because tell us, Ant.
What's that?
What is he going to
What
make
would
in
the
arbitration next
number
year?
be for Walker next year?
Next year?
Because I don't think he's still young, and this is the only year that he's been any good.
So he's making what? A little less than
$795.
800.
$799.
So next year, he'll probably make, I don't know, $7 million.
Okay.
5 mil.
If you're giving the kid 20, if you did it that way, to my point before, it stings the club. But then the last 4 years of his deal, if he continues to play like this, it will sting the player.
How does the arbitration number work? Like, what is that based off of? Is it
a mathematical equation?
Because there's only a certain amount. Well, the player asks for something, the team says this is how much you're worth, and then you either meet in the middle or you go to an arbiter.
An equation too that they use to establish the general area of the. I believe.
Yeah, it's the format of arbitering player salaries, Major League Baseball, in which one player and team each submit a single number representing the player's proposed salary for the upcoming season to a panel of 3 arbiters. Let's see here.
Because sometimes the player doesn't even partake in the arbitration because they agree that the number is the number. Like, we don't need to hate each other here. Just whatever the equation or the arbitration guy.
So years 1 through 3, team control salary normally is minimum or something less than $1 million. Years 4 through 6, arbitration, as explained above, where it goes back into like service time, production, things like that. So chances are that Jordan Walker could get just, I don't know, $1 million next year or $2 million. So I probably estimate it way too high.
I'm looking at the highest salary for first year of arbitration. Cody Bellinger got 11.5 in 2020.
Cody Bellinger did?
Yes, in 2020. So that's the highest number for a first year.
Got it.
Arbitration.
So maybe I wasn't off.
And then the highest for a second year of arbitration is Mookie Betts at $20 million, and then Tarek Skubal got the highest for a third-year player in arbitration at $32 million this past offseason.
So yeah, I think he probably lands anywhere between 5 to 10. Probably closer to 5 than 10.
I think 8 years of $20 million a year. I think that's a good number.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if Wetherholt just got $14 million.
Yeah, but that's because Walker, he's got the power that we talked about. Yeah. The power's sexier, and he's having a hell of a year.
Yeah, I like that.
Put them together, like Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou.
Well, that was my thought, giving him 8 years, is matching JJ Wetherholt. And then, as a club, you still, if you can try to re-sign them again. That's assuming that the Dodgers don't just swoop in and steal them.
Which they probably will.
At that point, you hope that you have guys in the system, too, that can
replace them. Yeah.
Cody Bellinger had a hell of a 2019. Hell of a 2019.
Yeah, not bad.
MVP, 170 hits, 47 home runs. Yeah, 100 and
what did he make? 11
RBI,
mil?
11.5 million.
I think Jordan Walker's going to land between 5 and 10
to get to that
in arbitration.
But if the Cardinals are willing to, you have to look at it this way. If the Cardinals are willing to go $14 million a year with JJ Wetherholt, they're willing to go a little bit higher for Jordan Walker. So never mind the arbitration number. We're talking about the extension. So if the Cardinals wanted to just follow the process like they always have, and just kick the can down the road like they always have, pretty much, I shouldn't say like they always have, what they do quite frequently, then yes, this is the way to do it, is slow play Jordan Walker. But then you better believe that when it becomes time for him to sign, he going somewhere else.
Yeah.
You done pissed him off at that point.
Right. So I don't think it'll come to that.
And you just gave a guy with half a season's worth of work in Major League Baseball an 8-year contract extension. I would say that you probably should pick up the phone and call Jordan Walker's agent and start talking.
Yeah.
Pick up the phone, baby. Pick up the phone.
We got our daily drop segment next. Your Scott Lee Heating Company mic drops.
Cyndi Lauper.
No, it wasn't a song. It was a commercial. Late at night.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, see, you know that one. Remember your phone bill?
Not my phone bill.
It's big.
Daily drop next on 101 ESPN.
How about it, fellas? JJ Wetherholt going to be a Cardinal for at least 8 more years? Couldn't be happier. Think the deal makes a lot of sense. The money's there, and it's appropriate, and we've got a lot to look forward to for the future. I'll leave you with this. Woo!
All right, that was Jake, who left us a Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. We're going to be JJ Wetherholt-centric here after he signed the contract extension a couple hours ago. So that was Jake. Let's hear from our gal, Lisa.
Hey, guys. So there is nothing bad about that signing. I mean, he's probably going to be Rookie of the Year. He seems to play hard. He seems to play smart. So great job. And how exciting for him and his family. You go to bed knowing you're making $14 million a year. How exciting for him. So anyway, congratulations. Good job, Bloom. I'm looking forward to the Walker and my next other favorite, McGreevy. I love that kid. So anybody have a great weekend, and that's a great signing. Now let's go find some relief pitching. All right, thanks, guys.
Boy, that'd be nice. Absolutely.
I don't think McGreevy falls into this category. I think pitching is way too erratic for a team to really look to extend a guy. If you got like a Paul Skeens or like something like that, yeah. For McGreevy, though, I think they'll go through the process, as they say in Canada.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But Walker for sure. All right, let's hear next from Rick.
Hey, guys. I've been sitting here listening to you go back and forth with the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm just on board with what they're doing right now and see the future. I'm not overly concerned. RELAX.
Oh, boy.
As Aaron Rodgers would say. Right, Stalter?
No, he's done. Rick's done for now. Okay.
What?
You don't play that.
What did he do?
Don't
He's
play
suspending Rick?
Yeah.
Marshy, find that number.
2-day suspension for Rick. He can come back on Monday.
RELAX. Right, Stalter?
No.
Why did Rick get suspended?
You know why.
Why didn't I?
2 days for Rick.
Oh, yeah.
You come back on Monday.
Yeah, I know what you tried there.
Did the same thing.
Listen, I love Aaron Rodgers to pieces, too. And he's 100% right when he said that.
You relax.
It's almost like he was talking to Anthony.
RELAX.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a hell of a guy.
I mean, we're probably one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Oh,
you know,
I'm
I'm a Steelers fan, man.
One of the best
dudes.
I
love my Steelers.
Anybody who doesn't like that guy's a moron.
Doesn't know ball.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't know ball at all.
Let's go with Swan next.
It's not going to
suspend us. Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop.
I think it's a steal. I mean, he has a profile that, you saw in college baseball, the minors, and now the pros that translates well. He hits the ball well. He's arguably one of the best second basemen in baseball already. If you look at WAR, and he's only a rookie, and he's only going to continue to get better. And you're going to be able to extend him again, probably later on his contract, especially if he outperforms it, or even just meets the expectation of this. But I think it's safe to say he's going to outperform this contract.
Yeah, I'm with Swan on that 100%. You make the best decision during the time, you live with it. But I think this is kind of a no-brainer with the way that JJ Wetherholt plays the game. I don't think when we look back, we're going to say, well, boy, the Cardinals got taken on that one. I think it's going to be either a fair deal all the way through, or Cardinals we can look back and say, man, that was such a steal. Yeah. It's not to say that there's not going to be some down years either, or some injuries that pop up.
Something.
I mean, Michael Harris signed his big deal, and then there was a bit of a down spurt there, and now he's back on the upswing. He's got to have some good and bad seasons.
Well, the Cardinals must feel that JJ Wetherholt can also handle the contract extension.
Yes.
Like that is maturity level is at a level where they're like, okay, we're comfortable doing this because we know this player is going to show up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. in the batting cages.
Absolutely.
Still.
Yeah.
It's not too much for him.
You're not just betting on the player, you're betting on the human.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't Corbin Carroll have something like that as well? Like played well, then struggled like after signing the big deal.
Yeah, he's been great this season. It's been absolutely outstanding. All right, that is the daily drop that we do here once a day here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. So we made reference to this a couple of times in the show. We all watched the video beforehand. If you haven't seen the viral Norway fan who has decided that he doesn't want to row. So
He's got some choice words about it, too.
Yeah, so the Norway faithful who we've been watching the World Cup have decided to do like that Viking row for the games, right? So it starts with the drum, and then they all start rowing in unison.
Pretty cool, I think.
It's really cool.
Pretty cool.
But there's one man who doesn't feel like it's cool. In fact, he says it's stupid. If you've seen this, there's one Norway fan who has decided not to row. Well, he was on a TV station being interviewed about it.
Sky News.
Thank you, Sky News. And this is what the Norway fan gave as a reason why he doesn't want to row, Jamie.
First of all, I just find it really stupid. That's the thing I thought when they came up with it, that it was stupid and annoying, and I didn't want to do it. And then it copies a lot of what Iceland were doing, and it's factually wrong. They didn't row, they sailed over the Atlantic.
Oh, my God. This guy must be fun at parties, right? Like, everybody's doing this thing.
He is sitting there with his hands in his lap,
refusing to move. It's pretty cool. So, and when he talks about Iceland was like the skull clap or whatever. Like
over your head.
They go boom, boom, and then they woo.
Yes.
You know, like the clap. So it's not even close. And then as far as like, nobody said they sailed across the Atlantic.
Right.
And the oars, they traveled all the waterways over in Scandinavia and all that when they were doing when they had their wars.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said they sailed. Like, they said they rowed across the Atlantic. He's so pissed off. He's making stuff up.
Yeah.
With oars in the background in the video.
That's the best part. Carey spotted this. The true irony of this, he's being interviewed about how he doesn't want to row. There's two oars literally 5 feet behind him in the video. So he's clearly not a fan. He's clearly a fan of some sort of rowing,
which maybe
just
is
not
why
that rowing.
Maybe that's why his stance is where I row.
Right.
They didn't. Maybe that's his stance.
I guess.
Yeah, he's standing on business, whether you agree or not.
He is 100%.
He's not budging on this rowing for anyone.
Mm-hmm. No, but what's crazy to me is like your country is having huge success.
Epic
right now.
run.
And your country has a player in Holland that is everywhere on social media right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like every meme, every AI video, they have some great ones too.
Yeah.
Like it's been fun to watch Team Norway. In fact, they're the team I'm pulling for now because of how fun it's been. And this guy's like, everything that's been fun about this, it's stupid.
It's stupid. His team's winning. Clearly loves his team, right?
Yeah,
loves his club.
If he does this, get over it, bro.
Wow. Just sitting there.
At least he's not telling other people that they shouldn't do it. He's like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
It's dumb. You can't make me partake in this, and I won't do it. I don't care what you say.
That's amazing. Standing on business is right. I ain't doing it. Can't make me.
So quit asking.
Marsh, have you seen the Iceland? Didn't he mention the Iceland? Have you seen that whole chant?
No, Iceland's
it's pretty
chant.
cool.
You'll love it.
Yeah, you've been a Vikings fan?
Mm-hmm.
What do they say?
They fire the drum, and they all clap in unison.
Oh, yeah, they do that at the Vikings games.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I've done it. I got to do it. It's
Love
pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Well, I think
pretty
it's
cool.
stupid.
I'm not doing it.
That would be like me when I went to the Vikings-Eagles games last season. Everyone doing the skull chant. And I was standing there. I'm like, this is stupid.
You put your hands in your pockets on purpose.
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
I ain't doing it. I'm here, but I'm angry.
And they get the boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. And then at the end, they go.
Do they do that still for, like, entering the red zone?
I think they do it on third downs.
Third downs.
There's a third down.
Remember when Green Bay, I think it was Green Bay that did there was something like after every first down they go, and maybe they still do it. I haven't paid attention. They play that little jingle where it's doon, 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 go back, go.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
first
they
down.
do that. I think they still do
Yeah.
it.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Denver does something too.
They do incomplete, which I think is right. The entire stadium yelling incomplete on a drop pass or an incomplete pass.
One of the stadiums I can hear when I watch the games. I have no idea who it is, but every time they get a first down, they do the. Remember when Pac-Man used to eat the power pellet?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
powering up, Every time it's a first down, you're.
That's funny. One of my favorites of all time. Horrible franchise, horrible team. But Fireman Ed, the Jets.
The Jets.
Where he gets on top of I think it's his brother-in-law's shoulders.
Yeah.
And he calms the crowd. And everybody stops, and then he goes, Jets, Jets. Which is it's a cool thing throughout the stadium.
That guy probably thinks it's stupid.
Yeah, well, probably.
He didn't want to hear none of that fun crap.
And granted, they still probably are down by 20 at that point, but all the fans are
gotta have some fun then.
Jets, Jets. All right, we've got Beat the Streak and Bet the Board coming up next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. JJ Wetherholt is here to stay. The Cardinals have signed the second baseman to an 8-year contract extension, $112.5 million. We talked a lot about that today. If you missed any of those conversations, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page. You'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Tonight, the Cardinals take on the Braves. Kyle Leahy on the mound. He'll face off against Chris Sale. First pitch is at 7:15. Coming up next, we have Beat the Streak and Bet the Board, so don't go anywhere. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
Hit baseballs.
All of my successes depend on me.
You ready to hit?
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
All right, time to play Beat the Streak here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. March, what we got latest streaks? Who's going streaking?
All right, a few of us are going streaking. Right now, I have a streak of 5. Anthony have a streak of 3. Alex has a streak of 2. Carey with a streak of 1. Jamie is at 0, but I still believe he could go streaking this weekend.
Good. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it is totally possible. Alex, how are you, man?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good. Welcome back. Appreciate you joining us again. You will go 3rd tonight. All right. So, Marsh, you're up first there, kid.
I'm going to double down JJ Wetherholt.
Really? Now, why'd you do that?
You know I am.
All right, let me just see if this gentleman's still in the lineup here. I'm going to go with, believe it or not, a Hotlanta Brave. Give me Michael Harris. Please and thank you.
Oh, man, you had to steal my pick, huh?
My bad.
He doesn't feel bad at all, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's go Drake Baldwin.
Damn it. Ooh, that's Carey's guy.
That was my guy.
Wow.
We're going to get a 1.5 hits, runs, RBI from Drake Baldwin tonight for Carey.
Guy. You know what? Give me give me Jordan Walker.
That's what I'm starting to write it down. Jordan, my man, Walker.
Is Yvonne still available?
Yep.
Give me that guy.
The all-star Yvonne Herrera. Put some respect on his name.
He's in the hit by pitch competition.
Oh, man. He definitely
and everybody else is playing for second. All right, so this is how it went. Marsh went with JJ Wetherholt. I took Michael Harris. Our listener Alex went with Baldwin. Carey went with Jordan Walker, and Jamie just selected Herrera, the latest all-star for the Cardinals. Alex, thank you. Good luck to you, and hopefully we'll have you back next week.
Who's going to Europe?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Going to Europe?
Yes, sir. My wife and I are taking our nice little second honeymoon.
Good for you.
Awesome.
Good for you. Guys, where are you guys heading?
We're going to London, Paris, Rome, and then Sorrento.
Carey has always wanted to go to Rome. Can Carey go with you?
Can I come? Can I come with you?
I mean, fit you in the luggage, baby.
That means no. I can't fit no damn luggage.
No, you can't. No, that's a no. That's a definite no. Well, hey, listen, you enjoy the time with your wife, then Carey free, okay?
Appreciate it.
We'll miss you, though.
We will.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
From Beat the Streak to Bet the Board. Marsh, latest standings, please.
All right, Carey has 3 points. Anthony, you have 3 points. I have 2 points, and Jamie has 2 points.
Let's go, baby.
All right, Carey, I believe you're still up first. You
Give
still
me,
have honors.
Christian Walker, 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
You're just walking all day today. Jordan Walker, Christian Walker. Yeah.
You guys can play some
Johnny Walker.
Later.
Marsh, Good, and give me the Brew Crew. All they do is win, 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 no matter what.
Dogs today.
Plus 104 at Pittsburgh.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, I will be rowing tomorrow with Holland getting an anytime goal, plus 105.
That's right. It's Friday.
It is Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Let's do this. Why don't we go with the Marlins on the money line, minus 122. Sandy Alcantara is on the bump.
There you go. Nice work. Nice work. All right, boys. Excellent job there. You guys got...
What did you pick?
I went with the Brewers tonight on the money line.
I forgot that fast.
Oh, I got a rain delay. Ooh. Uh-oh. What happens with that? I just get an extra pick if it gets rained out?
No, it's your fault. You got to check the weather.
Marshy?
I highlighted orange, which means you get another pick at the end of the month.
Thank you, Marsh.
Or at some point.
Thank you, Marsh.
I don't think you should wait to the end of the month. I actually
Marsh,
think
thank you for
it
being
should be the next pick.
Be Monday.
Somebody that
It should be
actually
Monday.
takes the rules of Bet the Board series.
That's what I think. You vote yay to that, Jamie? You don't get to wait to the end of the month to see how it all plays out. You got to make both of your picks the next time around. That's what we've done in the past. Just following the rules and guidelines that Jamie set for us.
It was the committee that set that.
You're trying to take away my opportunity to go back-to-back and Bet the Board.
No, I'm trying to make it fair.
Anthony.
You already will have your parlay.
Yeah.
Like, what more do you want?
How many parlays do you want, bro?
Jeez Louise, brother.
As many as I can get.
Clean up. It's just
what it
whatever
sounds
rules.
like.
We just rules just get thrown away. Like, what are we, FIFA?
That was good. All right. We've got the end of the show. So criticism and compliments. We've got 3 stars of the day. Maybe we'll sneak in another topic if there's still some time. That's all next on 101 ESPN. If you've been wishing that your home had just a little bit more room, don't overlook the space you already have. An unfinished basement can become a family room, a home office, workout space, or just a comfortable place to spread out. All thanks to Mosby Building Arts. And during July, Mosby Building Arts is making it even better to upgrade that unfinished basement. Refinish your basement and get free flooring. Or you can take 5% off your entire basement project if you want to go that route. So again, refinish your basement and get free flooring from Mosby Building Arts throughout the month of July, or take 5% off your basement project. They are also offering free deck lighting with a new deck, or 5% off that project too. So if you've just redone your basement, like, I don't qualify. Well, what about doing a new deck? Whether it's grilling dinner, relaxing with your morning coffee, spending time with the family, well-designed deck makes your backyard feel like another room of the house as well. So 2 different ways to save this month with Mosby Building Arts. Here's what you need to do before the offers end July 31st of this year. Learn more at callmosby.com. You can schedule a free brainstorming session. Again, callmosby.com, or actually call 314-909-1800. Again, 314-909-1800, and set up your basement project or your new deck with Mosby Building Arts, the right remodeling company. the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. If you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast available at 101ESPN.com or the 101 ESPN mobile app, which is powered by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. All the podcasts brought to you by Schaefer Door Company. Time to find out what people left as far as criticisms and/or compliments, Marsh.
Criticisms and compliments. Presented by Bet365. With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything.
All right. Curb Stomp texted, and today's show as a whole, Rooster Suction was an 8-year, $112.5 million banger. Awesome way to finish the week with a perfect lineup game. You guys are on another level today. Have a great weekend, gentlemen. Hashtag shout out to the Snake Pit.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Curb Stomp.
Swan, who sent us a mic drop today, texted in, great show today, guys. Listened at work and also on my drive home. Enjoy your guys' weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. You as well, Swan. Great mic drop as well. Great Scotty Heating Company mic drop.
314-2 to 6 is my favorite time of day. Love seeing all your smiling, handsome faces.
Oh, wow.
Everyone have a great weekend.
All right now.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
This person obviously has great vision.
Yeah, no doubt.
In DeBoer, we
And taste.
trust. Great show, gents. Always a great commute home listen. The fellas and I are drinking 10,000 beers by the end of 2026. We're almost to 5,000.
Oh.
I'll make sure to have one for each of you as we cross the halfway point.
Please do.
Cheers, gents.
Cheers to you.
Make sure that you're getting out to Dirt Cheap and picking up a nice ice cold case of Zwickle Light.
Now, do you think they're mixing and matching when it comes to their beers, or do you think it's
You have
just
to.
one? I think so, too.
I think you do 10,000 to say, although I could do 10,000 Zwickle Light.
No doubt. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Sure.
But I think you probably mix it up
a little mix and match.
Well, yeah.
Mhm. Keep things fresh and interesting
Keep
and
it
new.
spicy.
Yeah. Variety's the spice of
Kids
life.
say. Hey, Carrie?
What the kids say?
Yeah.
Keep fresh and new, Carrie. Something different.
Okay. Yeah. Indeed. This guy. What was he talking about?
Bacon wrapped wiener, also known as Ed, who sent us a mic drop today, texted in, change your name from the Fast Lane to the Happy Hour, because that's how we feel after the show most days.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Boy, that was well done. Well done. Nope.
I don't know what happened.
He scared the hell out of me.
Marsh said, screw it. I'm not going on there. I'm turning around.
Marsh was a mad scientist there. He's got
What happened,
for those that are listening in their car, Marsh was looking to his right where he's got the computer up. And then he's completely spun around as if it was on fire and looked at the other computer, which has, I think, the Snake Pit on there and so, like our mics and our videos.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Andrew.
I don't know.
What happened, bud?
I spun around to open up the Snake Pit.
Oh, man. You spun around.
You just did it with the ultimate urgency. I loved
thought
it.
we were like off air or something like that.
Thought something bad happened.
Honestly, if Team USA played with that sort of urgency,
We wouldn't be getting ready for another game.
we would have only lost 2-1.
Ah, come on, man.
We were beating the Belgian Waffles. Come on.
Not with that attitude.
You watched the game.
I did. Wasn't great.
Sorry, match. Marshy? Got any more?
No, I'm just pondering or just sifting through the Snake Pit right now. Everyone, Curb Stomp says time for some man sodas. Curb Stomp's in the text line and he's in the Snake Pit.
Busy, man. I love it.
Curb Stomp has emerged as somebody that is just, he's just dealing right now. If he were a pitcher, we'd want him to start game one. You know? Now, Carey, since we're in criticisms and compliments, do you want to share some of the criticisms that we got earlier in the show?
From people?
Yeah. Anything off the top of your noggin?
It wasn't critical of us. It was critical of the Cardinals, of Oli Marmol, how he stinks. I don't know, man. I just, sometimes people just complain. Start out the day complaining. Finish the day complaining. Don't complain this weekend. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with your family and loved ones. Or by yourself sitting in your man cave or woman cave, whatever you do. Maybe you're out on the lake. Maybe you're just driving and chilling. Whatever you do, do it well. Put a smile on your face. Stop being so negative.
Yeah, good call.
Just breathe.
Okay.
Yep. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, Marsh, you want to move on to some 3 stars?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
All right, so our Gauntlet contestant today, Jim, was an absolute beauty.
Yeah. He was. He was super
nice. He has been listening to this show for a long time. It was his first time being able to participate in the Gauntlet. He did not get the job done, but he was just an awesome guy. So he is he is our 3rd star of the day. To me, that's like putting a longtime equipment manager on the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
I heard they put their dog on there, too. Is that correct?
That's
no. Okay. Just checking.
He thought about it.
There are a lot of things that people. The funniest one I've seen today was the Stanley Cup picture, and all they had was like stick men, like the families you see on the back of the trucks. The stick man with the wife and the kids and the dog. They had that engraved on the cup. The Dundons.
That's
not
what
one person.
That's what it felt like.
Is sane of mind has said that they like what he did.
No, nor should they.
By the way, the reference, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Bob Gorman, who has been an equipment manager within the organization since 1976, dating back to when they were the Hartford Whalers, did not get his name on the Stanley Cup.
That's unbelievable.
They said it is. You might want to. We need to do some research on that. They
Did
said
he end up
Dax Dundon.
Yeah, that's his youngest.
Is it not the dog?
No, they didn't.
Have you seen the other names? How many dogs do they have?
I'm just saying. They said it was 7 people on there.
Yeah, including him.
I can't see that. That's too damn small. Whatever, dude.
Did
you just assume the dog's name was Dax?
No, that's what they are. It's on here. Right?
Twitter
police.
The internet.
Okay.
Jordan Schmaltz.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Swish?
He's so you just fell for.
Who is Jordan Schmaltz?
He used to play for the Blues, but now he writes nothing.
Does he do the
silly stuff?
Come on, Jordan.
He mixes in some
every
real
now and then
stuff.
there's something.
But it's always silly.
It's always silly, yeah. So the fact that he says the dog's on there, he's being facetious.
He is pretty funny.
Sarcastic, snarky.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jordan.
Got me.
Nailed it.
2nd star of the day goes out to the 1993 flick, baseball film, a good one, Roy-Lade's Relief Pitcher of the Year.
Would have been more accurate.
Yeah.
Rookie of the Year.
That certainly sounded better, but not as accurate as the Roy-Lade's Relief Kit of the Year, because that's exactly what Henry Rowan Gardner was. He was a reliever, not a starter. We all know it. We all seen the documentary. That kid was coming in from the pen. Okay.
They don't make it to the level that they did without him. I say that's a rookie of the year, if you ask me. I think he struck out.
By the way,
Piazza.
why didn't we talk about him yesterday when we talked about like the greatest athletes that had that surge and then the drop off?
Yeah,
because that
one season.
I mean, and it wasn't even a full season.
Yeah.
So that kid was absolutely dynamic.
Yeah,
lights out
for a stretch, and then his production literally fell off a cliff. He quit. Went back to the Pirates.
Yeah, he did
with his jeans.
He's an outfielder.
He's an outfielder.
Yeah.
Super. He won a World Series because we saw the ring at the end.
Yeah, that's what he knows is a fake movie.
What?
He shouldn't have got a ring.
Nah, he's on the team.
He clearly wasn't on the postseason roster. There's no way that kid was on the postseason
His mom
roster.
got the ring.
And why is that?
Well, no, I know, because they beat the Mets to win the pennant.
Yeah.
Did they not?
Yeah. I thought that was a playoff.
The playoffs were a little bit different back then.
Didn't he have the ring at the end, though? It was a World Series ring.
World Series ring.
But he was in the playoffs.
Ah, that's
He
true.
pitched in the playoffs.
It's your problem.
All right, he deserved his
They
ring.
had a nice owner. They had Tom Dundon as the owner.
Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Do they win the World Series without him?
No.
Exactly.
That is wild to think about. Who'd they play?
He got a ring.
That's why he got his ring.
No, I'm saying that.
Well, and Chet Steadman wasn't pitching. He said it was his last game.
He was. So they didn't have Rocket Chet Steadman, and they didn't have the Rolaids Relief Man of the Year on that World Series. How did they win?
So you said they didn't
what
need
happened
him
was
to
once,
get there.
Once he started
No, they
pitching,
did need him. So that I don't believe that they actually won.
That's
once
why
he
he had
started
the
pitching
ring.
the way he was, that ignited that team. That team took off from there.
They said, we got it from here.
Yeah.
We know you're injured. Win it for him.
Gotcha.
Win it for Henry. That was their slogan.
Just do it for Rowie.
Yeah.
Instead of
Win it
Chet
for Rowe.
Steadman.
The longtime vet.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Dude.
He was old.
Huh. Probably
just,
did it for the pitching coach.
I don't know, guys. It's just that's true.
This guy?
Yeah.
Hot ice.
All I'm saying is I don't know if that movie's believable.
Breckman? Was that his name?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Oh, I forget now.
It is loosely based off a true story.
Loosely. Yeah.
I don't
think so.
You just say that.
All I know is that pitching coach started robbing houses later on in life.
He did.
I mean, he got what was coming to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Got a
did.
little rough for him.
Yeah.
Brickma. That's what it was. Brickma.
Brickma.
He was the
Phil
Is that the same as-
Brickma.
He was the pitching coach.
Is that the same as Ligma?
All right. Our first star of the day goes out to just really dedicated people. Managers that sleep in their players' basements.
Yeah, man, you want to win, you better sleep in those guys' basements and make sure they're going to bed on time.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you might show up to the ballpark with a hand not working properly, and you'll never know.
That makes sense.
And then it's your fault.
That makes sense.
He wanted to win.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. Bad.
I haven't heard that phrase since I was 13.
Threw you off your game
man.
for a second.
I've heard a lot of things come out of that man's mouth.
Yeah.
That was the last thing I thought I would hear.
Oh, man.
Jamie likes to keep it interesting.
Yeah,
certainly
buddy.
does.
That's for sure. He's an interesting cat, isn't he?
Oh, man. He's hilarious.
Well, we hope everybody has a great weekend. You guys got any fun plans for the weekend?
No.
Got...
No.
They say in improv, you always want to stay in the positive, right?
Nope.
Jamie went right to the
nope.
negative. Now we're done here.
Nothing you can do with that.
All right, everybody have a great weekend. Appreciate you listening. For Andrew Marsh, for Carey Davis, for Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. See you.